na abono nkura pansima edu pepepe me de dwumadi agudi munsem me de bia e de ebremo 3 hours na e betra yem pensempensemu amano na ni fie nsem no emra so se ne de no ye de ebremo yenim so nyina no mai krado ye de papa no ebebre obia mo bia chi mo bia kwaba eba final whistle program yi esotoni atrase e de amano nsem no ebre as usual obeko eye amanone akohede ekoso eho na transfer stories ahodo nyina no ode brain sanso and a place omo renew omo contracts ahifo na sensan ahifo na ensan ahifo na move on nyina omabo no de brain na fi wawura eye Tokyo Japan Olympic Games ekoso zezma hodo bebre na ekoso Ghana and Africa modimo ati say Olympics yi ekoso Japan yi mutoni and then na hunsensem enso brain pre-season friendlies ahodo enso ekoso branded ni nyina bebre na fe ba Africa be de koso enso ewo Africa ye news ahodo bebre ani nyina no ode beka we mu abre free amanone ansane abafia be de koso bebrebe enso ewo free de kanono ayi eye ansensem no de dia kotin pa no na bidafo so tetro madwen kankra e de efa ho nti de opese osan ma yesi subiom no mpese yesan yesi subiom pamcho mfamra na yenka ho asem kakra yankasa ya selections ahodo a week nyina abecho ho nkomo dey na so de beka ho ma ICP monfa eye WhatsApp line way na enya djuma monfa 05515999933 05515999933 you know any WhatsApp line with me the messages afaso e de abre mo amudi echi ewo Facebook no Kessben FM ewo Facebook mpajo o hwe no na o fra unia se ono so enhwe na mre no asase share ewo Facebook no bia enya bi enhwe ene nya sam keto akra ye obi ma papa montana de Tony atrase na Didaya maybe I will be as usual mamenchao Didaya the subject maybe I will be a mamenchao na fe South Intereso KCC Muslim assalamu alaikum oni unyo ma mo workshop woni na mamenchao minim se mo fidie no e da Kessben din mon frère from unuanom say obi amfanto Kessben television na onti the air koso Tony
I would doing a good morning
na bibia boko
na me adum Godfather na onso
yakopadum eyepa yura weekend na ewura mu no ai te bodum yenu ken na via komna chase kopem kwese da nwure all right then all no ibrahim
well I would doing a from to my prefer before Sebeko Europe no division 2 ni mo edion yewram into week 9.
Wow.
Na me the fixtures ni be go kakra ansan ya Olympics no na Ghana se dwone ma no agency mo ene ya
boxing we ana
Yalusu
yeah
na which lifting so ba kwa anye Christian Amoano no so amfa nti em say 4x1 Benjamin Azamatiman ye home ni esa dia jisinga mebe
wow Nigeria female athlete Blessing I had your Philip Draxis Obi I qualify heat
so sad
I ne semi-final wow too bad
and they show the videos so impressive so impressive
Nigeria but Philip Draxis Blessing Akabari
the competitors no crowd message about bonten
okay
Shelly and Fraser price me na na wish in the world so sad because a bit my torment
yeah oh too bad but my okay
while young man call for any tier for aqua bani when summer across all lower divisions no and Sebeba Santimantem Hana for second division league no a ram into week 90 zones no a dozen ye projecting Kakraka because of time shall say and from free zone 1 on and Solonko Abuka Somo and so and still hope ebebo Galaxy any Advance United Debesha and a league leader Sampdoria and so any MBC ebebo with any games across on and so zone zone 1 week 9 na yɛwrem nso ɛwɔ zone 2 so a Manchester Outdoor ɛbɔ so Corinthians ɔmo ɛne Awariman Amprachum ɛbɔ first class Universal Soccer Academy ɛbɛhyɛ Important FC na Kumasi Sports Academy ɛne Bomema United nso ɛde afei so wɔle bɛtoa so ne yɛwrem into zone 3 games a ɛbɔ so na ne ɛnyɛ izikra ɔwɔ Kaase STP Park no ɛna Kaase Young Chelsea ɛne Kumasi Experience ɔmo nso ɛbɔ Katahye ɛne coach ɔsɛ ɔmo out from 17 points ɛna ɔmo nso ɛda zone 3 ɔmo second position hɔ na sɛsɛ game ɔmo bɔ ne no ɛnyɛ izikra bɛsɛ 2:30 na game no ɛtimi ahyɛ ase a Kaase Young Chelsea ɛne Kumasi Experience last week no ɔmo ɛne Jachi United enso ɛtimi ɛbɔ draw no enso ɛbɔ ɛnɛ enso ɛwɔ STP bɛnya Benaba ɔmo enso ɛne Kumasi City Football Club ɛbɛhyia Jachi ɛbɛbɔ ɔmo ɛne Petri United saa match no ɛbɛba so ɛwɔ Jachi Anglican Park ɛno enso ɛnyɛ fɛdiagro Jachi United enso ɛne Jenak ɛbɛhyia enti ɛnɛ ɛne ɔkyena Jachi Park ne so ɛnyɛ fɛdiagro kra yɛn trust na afɔ yɛn kɔ Amazon 4 Manchester Outdoor ɛba so ɛyɛ Star Wonders ɔmo ɛne Kasman ɛbɛbɔ River Plate ɛbɛhyia Adum Future Stars ɛbɔ Kumumana sɛ so ɔmo kyewa just a 5 ɛne 4 Brian Adugas Pomo form KFC Samosa ɛne Judah enso ɛbɔ yɛtoa so na afɔ Ram enso zone 5 nso dia why and the best stop Ebony still undefeated Ebony last week no enso etim ebo draw nana eniema tempa no so Nigeria enso etim pk 1.3 game enso etim ebo ye na bo enne State Boys Park Swami any SK Fresh ebe shanty coach Masaudumo enso ebo dwumone Brakwame edu na enye izikra sa wo Brakwame mo adio Ebony ho Sporting Time any Efija Barcelona na Kumasi Cornerstone obeye se said ye eniema no enyanye ye any offering so my ebebo Prof Kwam any Thunderbolt ebe shower so ye boa we any games zone 5 ebetim abaso ye cause zone section so games are and enso ebetim atwa so Nat Costa any Denelson Mahoney any rare shooters pro players any Platini na Sasamo Penny any Teba enso abo sa match no ebekọ so Kodje Acrofrom Park we any fixtures da hot na last zone no enso zone 7 as a came any Royal Kumapem bebo so Asakem Stadium ho stadium ne pa AstroTurf da ho and a main stadium so ho nti stadium ho and Asakem and Royal Kumapem enso bebo Edra feature leaders ne Suduro Asmatch na enso ebetimi abaso enye fediagro kra na Sida Village so ene Edra Bamba enso ehia we ene fishes eda ho for Asante Mentem second division league eno enso run into the 9th week into so and the Bejina ne summer air course so nkofo Croatian say free Olympic Games course Tokyo Japan no yan say free ball na ene man the ball no quarter-final games no enso etim eba so na say who 4 countries are echo semi-finals mano enso ebo US and Canada enso ebebo na Australia enso ene Sweden ebeshia we ene semi-final fishers that for Monday na ene mema ball no enso echo so na quarter-final games eno enso echo sesia ye ka say ye be show match ni bi enso Kessben television so na Spain ene Ivory Coast ebo some match 1-1 yes can I say 54 minutes into Olympic Games soccer no across Olympic Games no soccer no and a quarter final games no so Spain any Ivory Coast the first one match near bar 54 minutes and ye said ye show our Kessben television so Spain Ashabako Ivory Coast Ashabako na Eric Bayi 10 minutes nya first goal no Emma Ivory Coast 30th minutes no Danny Omu enso ebeteka Edema Spain game no or record na Japan and New Zealand match no say kana 30 minutes obia enso entim enfa ball Anthony Yonko atenem into 2 games so Ebonon Dua and Brazil and Egypt match no and enso ebetim abaso na fe other game ebekoso last quarter final game enso 12 AM ya no pe ya hyehyehye na Koro Republic enso ene Mexico enso ebebo we ene matches soccer no and enso ekoso na ye to so medal table no so still Olympic Games na People's Republic of China edikan 44 medals in total and 28 good 12 air silver and 12 air bronze after Japan at our second 29 medals in total na 17 air gold 4 air silver 8 bronze. Now United States of America at the third on the medal table, almost 45 medals in total. Almost 16 gold, 17 silver, and 12 bronze. Russia Olympic Committee at a 4th. 36 medals in total. 5th Australia, 6th Team Great Britain, 7th and so Republic of Korea. 8th on the medal table Netherlands, 9th France, 10th Germany, Canada at the 11th, New Zealand at the 12th, Czech Republic at the 13th, Korea, country friends Croatia at the 14th on the medal table, Italy at the 15th, Switzerland at the 16th, at the 18th, Kosovo in Brazil at the 20th, 21st. No, 2 countries and Georgia and Romania. 23rd Chinese Taipei and Spain at the 24th on the medal table. South Africa Abesent Tunisia 1. South Africa 3 medals in total. Africa and Dodo Baku gold, Menu silver, bronze there and Yadia. Jimmy races now on my year and you should be like Kessben television. So you call US of air answer 4x4 team no echo mistake when really and answer 8 team boss one name a penny for this color form and appeal a US 4x4 team no you know answer 8 team winner answer a competed and then he said yeah answer a run into the semi-finals of a man answer a 4x4 relay team as I said yeah team in state Olympic Games bears a while ago and penny for answer 8 team at this qualify or more Nigeria nearby your friends said blessing okay buddy. And as I said here, when a provisional suspension because we tested positive I'm human grown hormone na enye isi kra said ya baba on ye show ni phone our Kessben television to blessing any and na oye races awodo am ye be show or Kessben television so na wakwa no bia we tested positive for human growth ntinya dia sa race semi-finals a man 100 meters no ono enso ebetimi akwa and penny for enso at disqualify no and actually and Fraser Price and so the message about bonten say or show how it feels you better just qualify because when it does so person can semi-final so beko now ko medal Eddie amount my say no enso team ama so while you better so other event and no enso ever so 4x4 relay you call member na hit no and then it be enso team abaso Belgium and the first hit 1 Ireland at second Germany at also third yenya Spain so order fourth Nigeria and so enya fifth 4x4 and member relay hit 1 and no enso team abaso na you call hit 2 so first Ecuador Poland, second Ecuador Netherlands, Jamaica, at the third Team Great Britain, at also fourth and after Italy, and so at also fifth and then mano 100 meters final about Team Abaso na 12:55 12:55 aka 5 minutes ama donko upon 5 minutes to 1 p.m. and I saw race in the man finals no and so every Team Abaso the same time on Sunday and then member 100 meters final no and so every Team Abaso you benya a new champion or member 100 meters and so every Team Abaso ochina na ye bat Team Ghana so say ade no ya na enye Suleiman Tete first game no or winning the bout na so nedie enya ade Team Afo no and the captain Emma Ghana Olympic Committee team na e no Suleiman Tete and ne anopaya ono enso adincho our lightweight division tokwa ono enso ani Vietnam I'm just Baini at the first so I'm a Suleiman Tete ono enso etim akolusu they are called weightlifting so dear I'm Christian Amwa from Ghana and ne eno making a debut now so what also for far on answer team and progress anchor the medal zone na 96 kg on no so team eco free man on answer team atoso makoma 9 and they said nipa ye hwe nanim enso aye Benjamin Azamati 4x1 relay team Ghana on answer LED and then kwa any event as Ghana ye hofo say mema no enso ebetim ade medal enso ade apa eno another ike on enso team from a triple jumper say Ghana medal pass betim de apa de am a building so etim edi amaye man Ghana well enough of Olympics no yen twas na yen kwa nkofa kansi a enna teams ni bi enso etim eboye enne ebi enso ebetim abaso na enna am yenya omea ye friends German club friends Borussia Dortmund actually Bologna so come in San Bologna enso team anti our friendly gamer and enso team about into SFs no and you show our Kessben television so Alan Batalan ono enso eyini die frima eno Dortmund share come in San na enne about donko games na abeto aso Ajax Amsterdam ebebo Netherlands mo and RB Leipzig ebeshia Queen's Park Rangers ebeshia Leicester City Nottingham Forest ebebo Burnley Brentford and West Ham United, Swansea, Airbus Southampton, Yebenya Sweden Town, any Peterborough, Reading, any Crystal Palace, Birmingham, Ebesha West Bromwich Albion, Fulham, Ebesha Charlton Athletic, RB Salzburg, Airborne against Freiburg, Atlanta, and Nantes, Ebesha, RC Lens, any Udinese, Mainz 05, Ebebo Genoa, Stade any Torino, Yebenya SD Eba, any Greater Fort, Abdubaba Rahman, former club in Ebesha, FC Porto, any Freiburg, Ebebo, Elche, Ebesha, Deportivo Alaves, Man City, Ebebo, second competitive gamer, Enso, any Barnsley, Ebesha, City first game, Eshe 2-0, and I'm second game in Airbus, no, and a Samach, no, Enso, Airbus, Den, Utrecht, Ebebo, our Netherlands, and Villarreal from Spain, Olympic Marseille, Ebebo, I'm a Villarreal, Samach, no, so Airbus, Nafa Vicenza, Enso, Esnakan, Yebenya Troye, Enso, and Man City, reserve side, no, Enso, Ebebo, Man City, 2 games back. First Nafe Bako, and so a reserve side about 2:30. Bayern Munich so and Napoli, and so Ebesha, na Abo and Kofa Kensin. Yabet so our manonia, Yanko player transfer, any contractor players no, and so Guswa, and so Erin one. Yabesha Sir F. Trent Alexander Soye was signed a long-term contract at the Amal Liverpool Tibetie, near summer Trent Alexander, and so at the 2 Horn. Now Trent is in the Nyajapa, signed a contract with him every new hour. Obekoso Esna kan Eddie Amal Liverpool until 2025. Yenti ne enjoy Niema Trent Eddie Tuja.
Honoured to be given the opportunity and be shown the trust in the club to be given an extension. So it was a no-brainer for me. I think the state the club's in when I'm my career is always a good option for me. So to extend and make sure I'm here longer is always a good thing. So I'm made up.
Has the feeling of putting the shirt on changed over the years? Are you any more used to it now? Is it still a special feeling?
No, it's still a special feeling. Knowing how many people wanted to do that growing up and how many people tried to, and it's so hard to be able to do that. It means so much to me to be able to do that. So for me to do that on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, putting the training top on is a special feeling all the time.
You're a very driven and focused player, but you don't.
No TAA send a contract Eddie Amal Liverpool and yet any I heard a live Kessben television. So Kessben Sports on Facebook, Kessben FM on Facebook and I 92.9 Accra, 93.3 Kessben Kumasi. Na yada so our transfers about players are moving on contract. Yanko Arsenal for so Ben White no and so every club and so Sinakan Eddie Aman. I'm Arsenal. Now a £50 million and secret me involved. We as I say Ben White or no Ebebo Eddie I'm Arsenal. Now plan a buy no or grant interest in the Niaji passes said ye or be a Ghana Obesina kind Eddie I'm Arsenal. Yente Ben White.
Ben, finally here. You're finally at the Arsenal. How does it feel to sign for us, man?
Yeah, it's been a while, isn't it? Obviously I've known for quite a while and it's taken longer than I thought it would, but you know, I'm buzzing to be here. And
you said it took a while. Of course, it's been all over socials that this might be possibly happening. I'm guessing a lot of Arsenal fans were probably in your DMs saying, "Hey, Ben, come to Arsenal. What were you doing over there?" Was it like that?
Yeah, it's been hard to not tell anyone. To be fair, you know, I told my family to keep it quiet, and yeah, even when I was on holiday, I was getting asked, "Am I? Aren't I?" Yeah, no, it was tough, but I managed to keep it.
When did you first hear about our interest in bringing you here?
I think it was when I was with England. That's when it got a bit more serious. So it was obviously nice to find out, and you know, to be here is unbelievable.
Yeah, the thing is with the social media stuff. I remember I was on Twitter and I saw people really trying to find out where you were. There was a thing where there was a picture of you getting out of some certain car, yeah. And they said, "Oh, that's the car that Mikel came in. He's probably at Conley."
Right, and I completely move on the answer besina kan Eddie Ama Arsenal sin ani ajepa na mum intensify our bra on the answer join England camp Euro 2020 and answer about so it is coming home and so kwai mo na man Italy for and so etim epeja trophy na o answer Eddie Cole 20 bawa bano on onye defender obo boom or the ball to her even when the team is under pressure the team is so cool now must start to upon so actually into our central defender obesi kwan no agye ban said they be Arsenal for and so into and consider more goals now Sergio Kunagura so na yeko I'm joining Barca as a free agent into the holidays no cutting the short and no na day 1 in the training session and so it's me Barca until first time on and so any Barca team no it's a training year show our Kessben FM and Kessben television so na enye better sir and then the holidays na nkabe next week na so Ibiza sa challenge with so was a new challenge be sina kan edi ama Barca enye team ketwa wa achieve our city now we a new challenge ema no enti Barca match team mienu bako our Germany omo bank of vacancy and then the other team omo enso our Spain no and I said you can go so call ya ono enso call ya personal training later on and then on the main team no enso ebetimi at training enso etimi at the abom ho while yento so our other stories Interman Yeba and say Lautaro Martinez mum and Omunya na ebe transfer Lukaku there were making emphatically so just practically baby one only baby ako Arsenal for actual interest or Lautaro Martinez emu na Arsenal for common some ye padia. Yes, interns kasama wakoya din chomo bepe se Lukaku ebetane mo Lautaro Martinez ye homo enso ebeja ne kwala so no Arsenal on board ne obefi Inter Milan na either Barca anase Real Madrid omo enso club no so ebetim akọ ene Juventus ene Monza homo enso bank of vacancy no Ronaldo no Paulo Dybala we two players Ronaldo no free holidays eba enche enti Arsenal prison enshada enkoye or ashana hwana bibia akosi ntene anko vacancy Juve ebo against Monza no ombo bi Paulo Dybala ono enso akopra ono enso entim ensia kan no aye trophy Berlusconi Cup na me adomo china and asa give no enso ebetim abaso ye ko Roma so ya Henrik Mkhitaryan and also a Roma player or so no Oreche Nita 3 years na any bra or the Airbus Code to afu a new manager aba and Jose Aye Juma United Asway a man for some mummy and Enshada Enka then so back to be as a relationship between or no any head coach Jose Dian Bibia Enso at the Dean Scodet to New Council Bia and so I write to Roma offer this year or ever fight to celebrate attached on Mosa and so a bit Akan na Jose Marino manager Edema Roma for Lankasa Eden Sam Antja or Roma fans no hey we feel too much on the on campo support a penny na Roma ababe ni chrome or head the real fans na are so passionate or or drum enso ewo history our power and na passion no kwani to Jose Bawabano a Roma fans na share in crime because almost support no a greater na Roma for ebe hese season way and yema enso ebe team akoye pa enso etim edi amom ne mom player back wa your friend said I'm Gonzolo, I'm a Villa so akopra nya dia season we ono enso ebetimi esina kan enso edi ama Roma first 2 games no ono enso aye root out Manuel Locatelli enra ono jive for ekohia ye na ne agent ne energy officials ne ekohia no enya dia on 18 Erich agreement entity said ye and Manuel Locatelli obebo still Sassuolo Arsenal for Epe and Liverpool for Rema and Juve officials no and the agent Eco Shy several hours of meetings in there and so 18 AC a probia meeting no and so Eco ye boada Juventus Real Madrid and Barca still on GDA process European Super League no so a betting abas and cause a release UEFA for team and press charges team and for punishment via team and for class na Super League no yes and so a betting abonumpo and I saw mun cry pass Super League no e pursue e ye enti Real Madrid Juve and Barca there anya film Super League no so na common sense kaye ya and so a betting abaso ba many players na said yeah but and say and I'm COVID-19 and it's Kasama our quiet Eddie Ama Club no say ban Sikasama here pa ento to play Saketim Rough no and German papers in airport sign here na our place in Ebufu Emma class our draba na only Sika attempt to ma enso ebetimi ako Bayern and Napoli match ne enso airborne anya dia Lewandowski enso ebetim esia kan enti Eric Maxim Chupo Martin ne obeli di attack no Eddie Ama Bayern committee ne enra and Thomas Muller eba ya ono enso a root out match no ono enso entim emmobi Gerard Piqué so no or Messi be convinced enough in the contract no what him renew at the amount Barca says said yeah Messi or a free agent despite the fact say we agree in principle sign the contract no or be extended at the amount Barca or take £250,000 a week in tea watch half what you gonna for half no on enso edge na Piqué sister Kobasi Messi or renew or be for no and so etim Filibuta said you know just a Barca play or so no on test speculations be eba any room or so no a bit every Barca or so on the target and say we bet me achieve about the Champions League and any other competition be Barca for and so a bit me AJ and so as your monaso sikasamuti Barca a proposal at ama players Mr. Omontiase na for the third time no players no salary no and so intimi enya adjustment or honoma players ebe kom pa Gerard Piqué Sergio Busquets Jordi Alba and Sergio Roberto any players o market no and so also Takefuso Kubo and I'm a baller obo at the Japan Olympic Games in Real Madrid France ne safu de ni kwansa Kubo eko bebia also first no partner for season when kwade ono enso etim ebobi e de Emma Madrid Marco Rafa say na ka se na ka be na konim se oko euros na enko onya bi mo a enko drogi euros no kwa ekoye ne shoulder surgery no na wanye so much important and from England Gareth Southgate one starting a big not to bench into sadie no na onim senkonim sa enka euros no ko dogie enso ekwe ne Sergio ho Mauricio Pochettino say at no point and no consider say someone ono enso ebetim every person mono de okoso odo enso Emma club now obeto so as manager enso edi ama Paris Saint-Germain Liverpool players on contract a year na beka say Trent renew Firmino de and here na the contract no ono enso entim renew and for Liverpool Sadio Mane Van Dijk Mohamed Salah omunyina na players omo contract no mo enso ebetim renew at Liverpool Virgil van Dijk enrechi Liverpool match elusu 4-3 no obebobi na no energy Carragher so best repani kwanse club or rational obi a watena fi for 9 months no yen starting in 10 times opening game for me simple enya de no enso ebetim ahaje Jack Grealish oko for £100 million Aston Villa for Jesus can at the free city na omo de mu 25 pounds kwa player your friend say James Ward-Prowse almost £25,000 ni so omo enso entim enfabi enso enka say Jose said dear Ellen Haaland no menim de mehu e won ho mo still mo beko na Timo Werner ene sika Timo Werner plus cash ana mo de call for Ellen plus Haaland na still I you which say
utiase foforo
enyi
da bia yetiase foforo yen twen 31st August they say ni chikra na yenhwe
1 month today say we no clue
yes Tony Montana yen nase na me hu obi o checking Faisal Jesse wa Montins ada
ai we players mu baako your friend Atakusi
okay
former Kotoko Liberty Ashcourt player
okay
na season ba na we what the be chair me
how much Jesus okay Faisal
yeah
nice
Atakusi die no
okay wow okay Jesse na who quality ni you wow nice one Ken Faisal
yeah
wow I always think I'm a size room size room JD die my dream say JD die okay the my dream say JD die but William say we if we team nankasa eho all right Tony Montana the I don't know your messages kakra bia before aba translate na fi ya hwehwe nsensem no so emujo one world club World Cup start. This is Bullet from Taifa Accra. Bullet Taifa Accra. Yeko. I want to wish my birthday Lisina Nuhu Al Hassan happy birthday. Okay. DJ Connor Udifri Prisia and Abreye Ghana ha babia imse Moshe Kessben television sounds on the Muti Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra. Ima I'm doing the listening from Oyarifa. Please, I want to know the number of players Arsenal have signed so far and how these players will help the team in the coming season. Thank you and keep doing the good work for Mother Ghana. Greet Andy and Franco Naro for me. I really like their analysis. Okay, Ima Oyarifa we Nkra wako da. Awa wako Oyarifa da. Wa kra wako. Aquacra.
Said you, oh, say last time, maybe crowd said,
Oh, Quacra.
maybe called.
Okay. First time?
David.
What is it? You're Benvo Bria, Omontra, Asantia. So,
yeah.
You both be digital. Aye. And then when you breeze one cry, almost on track, greater crowd.
Me call man, me call man, near any didn't come on or catch him. Said the last time of Bell Kumasi in 1984.
Look at that.
I said, wow.
That's so great.
I made the was seeing if it's into a measure.
Rap crime, maybe I will be a mamincha on a pay. Rap crime, Kessben. Kwame Achao. How many channel?
No, you may run out when it is.
Mr. Kwame, Mr. Channel,
sir, and usual.
No.
Like any usual, they who are no asking what you are. Joe,
please, I'm Lamela. Yesterday I asked this question. Okay, Mujaya. No, so Munya somebody messages neighbor. No, na Momodiana. I mean, kinda crabby. Na later, me can we are not few more than can never go. Lamela. Yesterday I asked this question. Please let your panelists answer it for me. I want to ask, where is this former Heart of Oak player called Polakwa playing now? And why is it that whenever these two kingpins in Ghana football, I mean, Asante Kotoko and Heart of Oak couldn't make the top four? Okay, the GFA tries to organize a fourth tournament like G8.
And that question came up. And then
okay, please tell Andy to give us more news about Chelsea. Felix, Udwefi Abra Srafa. Anna, sad what you knows. Okay, and also I don't know. We every Abeku. From West Legon, Accra, Abeku, West Legon, Accra. Please let Andy Kem or Awa Mohammed give me the match day squad and the first 11 of the 2004 Confederation Cup final between Asante Kotoko and Heart of Oak in both legs at Accra and in Kumasi. They should include all the penalty kick takers as well. Thank you. Esawa Abiku Adekunti Awodi Sakwesini. Okay, go for ya. Okay, Kenyesa. Abraham, what do we have in Santasi, please? Sergio, is it true that Haaland scored 9 goals in a single match for his nation, and Chelsea should look sharp and sign strikers like Icardi and Richarlison? Okay, that also different Santasi Abraham. But we your friend saying Anthony, what do we have in Tepa and Abraham watching you live, Sergio? Are you sure Barcelona can win more matches without Messi? Okay, that also the Abre, I don't know. But I mean, Yahuza, the fish swami and Abba. Please, can you update me on the current signing of Chelsea Football Club in the UK? Greetings to Michael Osai Boateng, Pope, and Isifu Bawa of Ahafu region. Yahuza swami so na di way Abba. Abi da for mamu nyina kwa Abba. Emra program yi eso bia ho ye de.
Ajanato, yet has been dream.
And Uncle Asepa, the Yamiasi.
Kwambo for so.
Oh, sir. Wow.
Nana Jen said 98.
Okay.
So 30 minutes to drain your back.
Okay.
Was there was a question?
Yes.
Non person who got to administrators who mobile Chomokono. On what the mono BBC and Bia Sims.
Kofi Mensah. Okay. To oba bua manfo. My bano. And your contributions kakra. The bread club. No more questions. I'm the buyer. Yada a lawyer se pass.
Mr. Dapa, retired police officer.
Oh, okay. All right. And the game.
You know.
You judge them.
Now I show Cote d'Ivoire Spain the normal 84th minute. So like 1-1.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Cote d'Ivoire I say 2 goals, eh?
No.
Good back on the channel.
Back on the channel. Okay, or just say or the now say Africa. Bon ye bebossa. No you free mood that.
But Tima Cote d'Ivoire the coin in your group.
Yes, I'm good.
23
names.
Wow.
But Franco, see a bit me ako make mark. to say the Cameroon in 2000, Nigeria in 96. This year the national team played for Ninako. Go in Nigeria, Diana, Kanu, Jejo Kucha, Ike Shorumu, Victor Upeba, or Munyana Koboy. Cameroon, Diana, so
they were lucky, say, train no Munya senior players train. And almost our young guys
in terms of age.
So Olympics, Omubuama, or the over age for me and Sakam. Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire for the Francais, Eric Bertrand Bay.
And a Mazi Gradel. Now, Spain team, now, Kobo.
I Spain for don't go Euro now.
Ah, yes. Omo Nimuye, America Laporte, Alvaro Morata, Gerard Moreno, Omo Makane, Omo, Pau Torres, Luis Garcia 4 and 5. And I speak quite on some count. Daniel Mumanebo. But and your born home the gift and I said you almost give them a good run for their money. And the United player man you boy na Boba and who will be a bem. I'm a dear.
All right. Yanka Jamu.
So questions near Chelsea, Arsenal. Now and no Bibusa Hurricane as in be say Barcelona, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Manchester City. Team Ben I me pese and as I recommended the Hurricane and why? I recommend Manchester City to Hurricane. Hurricane reason I'll be free Tottenham Hotspur and say one. What pay the dues at the amount and the number of years I was spending at Tottenham is yet so left here trophy. It's the first priority apart from Sikasem. Anyhow I increment by in terms of wages and everything. The entire Hurricane pays for free Tottenham Hotspur and say team now born. Or G best player, or G man of the match, or she go, or G goal key, or go to the extent of winning the goal key at the FIFA World Cup in 2018. But the basi yesi a kind of way. Yanso Cup mumpejano bianche die yajia Hurricane enibi. Again, he had a chance of playing the final in the 2020 Euros against the Squadra Azuris. And Sanko and Famano, as I'm an Lusuye. In the Hurricane, there be a trophy sini baby original imuwa. It is a see as a Hurricane castle or Cobebia. A be a bit me a share from a medium and the long term. But for the short term plan, Obia expects a Hurricane will move to a team. I bet very easy for him to clinch a trophy. So Barcelona will be back as oh, Nasabasaji Champions League baby, or Majila Liga baby. Into Hurricane echo her own team in the Capana. You are looking at potential teams that are eligible to win trophy. But Barcelona are in a transition. Into a marine fee. Basa team no muso omakofa DP aba. Omakofa Sergio Aguero aba, and these are already made materials. But let's not forget the Barcelona team is still in transition. Seneye bebo the Spanish La Liga no yempo. Atletico Madrid still maintaining their squad and adding up Rodrigo de Paul omu a favorite. Into the Barca basing chance omu a potential. But any team that have arrived to win trophy, they can win. But check the percentage of tagging them as a favorite to win a trophy as compare them to other teams. Oh, we are not about Real Madrid. Obibeka say, oh, Madrid is Spanish La Liga, Omana Ajido. Champions League, no Majido. In the Argentina and the Case, Oma Hurricane Encore. They are a potential team to again win the La Liga and the Champions League. But let's not forget, Real Madrid again are in a transition. In so Omu team, no Omu say, and Utu no Makofa Kala Ancelotti, but so manage the old squad and make the young guys are almost granted through the ranks. And let's not forget, they will be missing their top class center backs in Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane. Ntibusa say, Tama Chelsea Elusu, John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho no say na koye. Tama Manchester United Elusu Vidic, Enelu Ferdinand no say na koye. Tama Arsenal Lusu Kolo Toure ne Solomon Campbell no say na koye. Nti check sa team sin nyina na fa compare. Check the Tama AC Milan Elusu Abranti ayefre no Paolo Maldini and then Alessandro Nesta and say na kodema omo. Enye easy to lose players so you are very consistent for years. In your era of winning the trophy, someone abo amuadina be lose omo me no. Into take Carlo Ancelotti interview back or say Obeko in for a 3-back this time because 2 players alone in Nacho, David Alaba and then Adam Militao are not enough to replace these world-class center backs or free Hodeko. Again, the Madrid team is a team that is in a transitional period that they've not arrived to win trophies. Now, the next team that comes in is Chelsea. So Chelsea, Obibeka said Chelsea at the Champions League. Into potentially say also a kind of favorite for the Champions League next season. You are talking about Chelsea. Again, Obiba San catch us Chelsea players almost penance almost add up to their squad. Bibia Chelsea almost bet me a trophy. I agree. But let's not forget, say, you're talking of a Chelsea that is a very inconsistent team. I feel almost bet me a GBBR. The following season, you see them struggling in the EPL. You see them struggling in the Champions League. In Antonio Conte Beijing League, you know, or Beijing straight away. The following season they struggle. Check Mourinho bad the second time. Or Beijing the following season Chelsea were 10th. In as much as I agree, Chelsea are potential team to win a trophy next season. Compare them to Manchester City. Pep Guardiola has shown consistency than all the coaches in the EPL. Again, we hear so much in the market to give up their teams. Yempo, send a boy EPL now. Be picking the favorite for the EPL. Manchester City will be ranked ahead of any other team. Based on the expansion of their team, based on the quality they have, based on the consistency and the person on the bench. Into me, some Hurricane manager. So you me this kind of bet to actually, na me the salary ni na to actually. But baby, I'm who is a Hurricane echo. Our trophies now open. A bet me a pushing so early to clinch a trophy. A team my friend Manchester City. Obi we say about Chelsea transfers. So why Chelsea? So you in the way back. The next day no what way until you just come the another ho. Munchi said that be onyeska unya 70 to 80 million. A hono watch it's not looking up to Eke Zuma. Almost more central defenders am account has say more Nimanja Gudech or more Karim Rekik, the Netherlands international, and they have a mainstay Diego Carlos available for them. Into almost omu in here baby into omu de sika no mu here because they say we be omu gina no emu agent dia mom. They need money so that be omu betim dia give up their squad. Into already Omama Brangel eko Tottenham no omu Jerry Clamela denaba. Into omu here ska from Chelsea. Into Julius Kunde dia no say Joe until such Chelsea this ska be kono eda so konkon. Now Romelu Lukaku any Chelsea penny for atwetwe nkoma ma aka kire omu say there be obu omo power respect omo nim so omo na de ba EPL nim e ma obi ehun ne ba bia wadru ne but this time he feels he want to stay at to my friend Inter Milan not na Italy sabo one season e de kan ho in as much as there is an approach Romelu Lukaku agia to me so obetena ba bia otena now and now na me be kan wa say they're selling omo person omo de Sergio Milinkovic-Savic eba and then what team a Claudio Letito again as na agia to me say and now there's all better. I'm a branch and a team free ho. Into Chelsea, she saw more back for branch. I friend is Saul West of Atletico Madrid. Again, more a player. I don't Messi Mount anywhere, and as a coach, in between rotating between Messi Mount and him because he's one player every game he played for Chelsea. Next season, Chelsea will need again an expensive squad, and they feel that within their midfield, you'll be back on where. But in that role, because someone him said Jorginho knew someone in the replacement there, but in Saul can replace Jorginho. And yet outright replacement. But in terms of the passing range, obetim the amount. Someone say Kovacic can't role no, and similar. Until any of them can complement each other or Sebaku ni Abaku beting a replace no. But who is going to replace Messi Mount so yet available as a transitor? As a creative spark for Thomas Tuchel, why obi anyo inti omo ne na market omo pe and e baby omo duru no e abranti a ye friend Saul Niguez. Atletico Madrid akofa Rodrigo de Paul aba and they feel say in Rodrigo de Paul, Coque Resurrection, Marcos Llorente omo enough in their midfield and omo believe we say so obi di sika omo peba Ombeja Saul, I'm a sound sweating me team crow. At first it was Barcelona, later Liverpool and Liverpool are still in the news. But one team in the last minute, Omni Enrique Cerezo, Akasano, a team I friend Chelsea, and said, they feel Ocha Branty friend is Saula, Obetimi Ababo Boamo in the central midfield zone or the attacking zone for Chelsea. Ellen Haaland, the other Dasokon Conho. But said, you baby, I ate and say, Omo Pesa Fidi, Omodi Timo Vena. Eko Borussia Dortmund, Eko Edisi Kaka Eko Jalen Haaland. And then in some ayete from the Chelsea camp. I think say For me, a good plan. Says you can't go nobody back home. Kwana Timo Werner Betiasia. I think say it will be good for Chelsea. So Ombe offloaded Timo Werner and then Ombe ma Brandt FN Ellen Haaland Timo Ababe Pimo. Timo Werner most of his class the craft miss for Bibri or Dortmund the likes of Julian Brandt here. It is Obeko yes Roma there. But all those guys are there and I think so Koho Ebebon. Chelsea Sergio, some person league in Ebebon next season person moja. They should do everything to land the striker. People were talking about Mauro Icardi and other players, but I feel say we actually Icardi is a very good player in terms of goals or the Bema, but in injury situation at say how many times now to say Ellen Haaland player check it the pacey and the efficiency of the attacking play so far as the Premier League is concerned and check it the Chelsea team how they play. I feel they should do everything to bring in Ellen Haaland because Timo Werner and Kai Havertz, in my opinion, are not enough for them to compete with a team, your friend Manchester City, Liverpool, and then Manchester United for a trophy.
Not one Esuma and any bad because Haaland and Kazana are happy say this striker, they go for top striker about Chelsea Babra.
Timo Werner.
Do you want to hear Timo Werner? Yeah, on your happy.
Yeah. So he feels to be affected.
Deal go through and get bad.
Yeah, he feels to be affected.
I know they go for top striker, but. No, I complain several times.
Yes. Oh no, we said you bear the best 70 become one. Nanka mo de akofa hala.
Can bad deal. What's funny?
17 is
not.
When I was Timo Werner 7 days. Oh no, Jinu this year Haaland no.
Na say oju hu dey say
on that no. Ene this guy sort of.
Oh no, Jinu di ba say oni mo say Haaland na. Mo mo to no mo say mo discuss kan ho asa akofa Brighton. Na here no Krobe ka so nko.
No, say oju hu di. Yan say omo so turn on.
Man one season can we. He's just played just one season. Premier League now adapting to the Premier League and it's so easy. Any the tension here there na woman no. Enye easy. At least you change manager. I saw some little improvement. Chelsea should give him another season.
Now, Omunya strikers next year.
Some more time, Abraham.
West Ham.
Oh no, West Ham.
Arsenal is a West Ham.
Oh, West Ham.
They say no Mubeja. Say you call Jude.
Jericho.
And
Tammy Abraham is likely on his way.
At least Rebecca, senior man. Timo Werner.
So Timo got you almost.
Oh no, go on Timo.
Yes, it is.
But no, so some will be bad. Like as a mu looking down upon him.
Yes.
Serango Yan had it.
Didn't make us a very good deals at Dortmund so near.
Honestly, Chelsea would need a striker. To be very honest with you, but on the market is very serious. Even names on a very difficult. Baby, I'm on a so dear. I'm say Hurricane, Haaland, Lewandowski, Lukaku. These are the big boys on the market now. Extreme. Now my dream say Lukaku na Nanka. So no Japan there and Kebe be easier.
Bad week here train media.
Abramovich amane back ko Italy now still out. And Serango, yan Chelsea are there now can't move in. So come Manchester United as a do almost extend Cavani for the up rule. They have Martial and they have Rashford. So in options you have 3 players.
Okay.
Now you go to team friend Manchester City. For now, it is only Gabriel Jesus. If Pep decides to use a striker, it is only Gabriel Jesus. That is why they are pushing for a Hurricane. And sometimes they offer Abrante Feno, Raheem Sterling upfront. Feno to actually go to Liverpool. You talk of Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, Roberto Firmino. Now in that zone they have Thiago Jota. And that is extension.
But Liverpool crowd free. The free Wolverhampton Wanderers by Jota. Diego Jota.
Oh,
okay.
We are now the account the Kunja Bepemine Firmino Bezo extend the contract. No. Trent Alexander. Ono extend. Domo train Salani.
Train Salani money. Firmino. Henderson. That's why it's stalled.
Did you enter? Is Casemiro not said there?
No, so money is another factor. But we let me finish. Now, Inti Osho in the attack. Salah, Mane, Firmino. In that row, they have Divock Origi. They have Thiago Jota. That is optional. So we move be anywhere or be team boy. The Chelsea situation is different. Even Arsenal, they have Omo, Aubameyang, they have Lacazette. If they decide to use one can be at the top, one can be on the left. if they decide so Omonia players no more penny now because now they are looking for Bruno Guimaraes, they are looking for Isamawa, they are talking of James Maddison and Odegaard. So when you Bruno Guimaraes, now when you branch your friend Osamawa, you have Thomas Partey as a mainstay as number 6. You have Bruno Guimaraes as the passer as number 8, and you have Osamawa as number 10. In midfield, you have options. Danny Ceballos and other players will come in later. Into when your options. Into so Manchester United, Chelsea competitors, no. Okay, Manchester City paid their game model and how Pep Guardiola building the team, no. To still the boys around, they have options. Liverpool again have options. Into Chelsea, Chelsea na options na kakra. You're talking of Timo Werner now, and then you are talking of Kai Havertz. For the Premier League, Sergio, Chelsea will need another expensive signing up front for them to compete with this team that we're talking about. Okay. Roberto Firmino, I didn't see on side. So I share Liverpool front trainer. Ball on my boy in the last 3 seasons, no. So I share Mani played his worst season for Liverpool. Yeah. Mo Salah played no matter how an performance necessity and goes no more pen on them. But as usual, Senkasika or market ne pe you expect Mo Salah or Sadio Mane Senka Spanish teams in chase you because the Spanish teams, especially Madrid, decide to go in for wide players and no have Boama winning trophies. So if Gary Bale and Asun said your turn, if Cristiano Ronaldo call now or Rodrigo and Vinicius Junior Hazard injuries name one anchor, you expect say any of these teams will come for these guys, but they look so a bit tight within the Liverpool ranks. Again, so when Mo Salah ball or in the Premier League now, the kind of respect also and again they are looking up to their main man on the bench. So I share Roberto Firmino, ni game module no, and then the technical skills no. Said you any coach be an bepe, so be you soon at that particular role because at the Liverpool the moment he came now started from the left. Later he came as a number 10, and later because of the ginger impression of coach the jogging club no, or decided to obey you soon up front. And it's a coach Biaba no decided to ongoing for that particular module. Firmino will struggle. And it's a do and they are looking at how Liverpool will fare this season. Again, I don't want to believe says Liverpool got trophy this season. On the to jogging clubs said you can no Okolusu match and all the Akbeshe no. Okolusu match and all the Ababeshe ball or ball on the bench. No, there will be so much pressure on him for him to leave. And you know the English pressure. So what's saying within the ranks, all these guys who team there's a bit of decline. He will be Trent Alexander. Check a ball our boy. Now check a last season ball. Joe Gomez had been plugged with injuries. Until all these things coming together, no, say go to a point, not the Liverpool and your results or more power. There will be so much passion. Until say Jimmy Carragher. Also, actually Liverpool squad no more now. They will still need 1 or 2 signings and some of them compete with Manchester City and then Manchester United. Why? Because he feels that they will need a midfielder that can give them goals. Here be within their team because one midfielder already goes more in Guinea-Bissau and Oko Manchester City they have Kevin De Bruyne who give them goals. So Oko Chelsea they have Mason Mount who give them goals. So Oko team your friend or Manchester United they have Bruno Fernandes or more goals. Now Liverpool Thiago Alcantara Emma goes. Fabinho comes in and goes out. Jordan Henderson and their assistants now we don't even know if you're going to start for team IFN Liverpool. So again, almost here a bit of signings now. So almost me compete for a certain competition and certain trophies within the EPL and then other competitions at home. Until Liverpool so if they decide to stick to their main squad, that is coach IFN jogging club just to push the players to give him the best answer season yet to me aberie. Arsenal are signing Adam Abranti IFN Ben White. Nan se many people be busane say option is fear or modeba now share Rafael Varane I didn't know Varane now would say you see nimbo no abobo now to the highest level na Varane fin of him. So they also be at here saying say so share Rafael Varane I can't 1 year pay with team a friend Real Madrid. And again, on the push so will be free Real Madrid Bobo couldn't because he feels that what paying due to the Madrid Giants. Again, so also checking the age of Rafael Varane, now checking the age of Abranti FN Ben White, 2 different things. And age comes into play when it comes to signings. 22 years, 28 years. So Ben White, so national team make it 2 appearances. nti nkenya huhu bebrebe. But again, check the price tag of English players. And Jack Grealish at Manchester City airpen on say na yate £100 million. Said you Jack Grealish. Haaland dey no class and more faniful. So hey Jack Grealish. Now he 100 million there. I was a Haaland 200 crap. But he's an English boy. Into English players ne boarding. Harry Maguire. Check the price tag of Harry Maguire. Check the price tag of Kyle Walker. Kowachi Kakra. Now check the price tag of Andy Carroll. Not checking the ball. John Stones. Into English.
Raheem Sterling.
Yes.
Boys need them
boarding. Into you call for them. Said you. I was so and this there was no habit.
Osai wano asato we image because most of the guys, omo image, so omo digiskapa into turn image right in account. Into so department they will market the image rights of a players now start making money at their club and team pempe money kwese players are omo popular omo following omo easily easy so esa add value to them omo bokosro. Pogba is a classical example. The odebema field no so nkuan and kaosha a BS can ka de beto Pogba nonto. But at the end of the day, the image rights na any scar being frame no, then it adds to his value. To most of the English boys, they have been well branded. And sebium krumwa no more until Tony the neighbor krunma. Ya na following no cost for sense okwakofa ho wodiaba. So it's one of the reasons.
Yeah, having a home group a man for due team draw certain supporters to stadium. Into anything ama English boys no more board in the side. Backline of Arsenal.
And yeah,
what
Godfred Axim, please can I have Frank Naro's number because Werner for Haaland.
everybody even said so be replace either Iniesta or Xavi Hernandez. But at the end of after the deal, Barca force had no confer Pjanic and no ko really days or Juventus and Omojisi kakra at the farm. And that deal, after it happened, I feel that I'm more Barca for in any regard of transfer definition. And I feel that this is one dealer. General Lucas Jovic to Real Madrid. So I can say Benzema long-term replacement. Benzema partner or between Ashawama Ronaldo. So yeah, the future Madrid attack with me. I will replace the boots of Raul Muno. Any definition of a striker, Anya Juma. Luka Jovic was loaned back to the team entrance Frankfurt, and at this point, Wasaba Bimo all try so with me up within the white jersey Madrid for the Kofane buy now. Matisse De Ligt having a very solid season. Our yes, in a season of Champions League, we are Kessben be Brady Frimo and or moving into a team in the country. Defensive metrics, you know, a year Juma so much. I saying even you're quitting, but at Ayas Amsterdam, you're quite anymore and know who De Ligt, but in defensive elements, De Ligt was never one of the best in that particular season. And you're born a basso, I can say me brave, knowing the quantum of the talent. But at Juventus, Chiellini Bonucci continues to command the back line. And Matisse De Ligt, that's so extra goes over to me about Bishum. And it gives a notion, say, Ben White. A day I didn't know the bread Arsenal forces say. General, so kind of versatility, so kind of high demand our market say I can was so kind of importance to the Arsenal cost £50 million. A broso to me for Ben White. A dear Kuna Arsenal share in this particular defender or more market in the French league in the French transfer market but now the English players you know command extra fee, but after the deal justification baby a free bar. You go to the market and open certain center at Araujo from Barcelona, Jesus Vallejo from Real Madrid, Pablo Ramon from Real Madrid, and these are all power tourists. They are all in the La Liga or more talent, you know, so much better with me and yourself even at a minimal fee, but £50 million for Ben White. I feel say too much. Kepa to Chelsea, a deal at Chelsea for Antonio was planning. Going for this keeper, it was a quick replacement for Courtois or try so be free. But as to how they decided, say in a long term, how this boy in a talent to me, I'll push Chelsea to the success platform. Yeah, to me, any answers to those questions. After some season, Kepa and yet the keeper to go for. And at this point, I feel say deal no costing €80 million about Chelsea. If they can recoup certain fraction of that fee, I feel say about Chelsea for. Now back to this deal, £100 million for Jack Grealish. Jim now saw Beshan is any rule and Casano body Manchester City and then Pep Guardiola. So Pep Guardiola said they say no about converting into different kind of player or be expanding the talent, you know. What we know, and it's a boy and a very much icon. Aston Villa Stadium, they respect the profile from the youth ranks until so about the 3 Lions jersey at the England for. But £100 million, the replacement our market. Pep Guardiola can never convince anybody in the world football say this is the kind of boy who be pushing the player now and I say the team no beyond EPL and the Champions League double. But this is the deal we have now. £100 million. Aston Villa decided say but after pulling the strings, Oma concede defeat say boy na Monaco. We can't have the best judgment, but until after the deal, after so about certain games we would have much say. But about comparing the deal to John Stones, homegrown factor no. You remember the days I cover John Stones or your starter at the Everton, and it's been the main transfer idea for Manchester City. Always social players I want to play on the bench, I want to play or start the team now or free banner, but they decide so let's start it or not start it. So you go over within their squad and every single purchase our bar to the Etihad Stadium or started the Momo Kyle Walker, Michael Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, which player and starting on the team. And this is the case of Jack Grealish. Or started, but Pep Guardiola would always go for the starter on Manchester City. And it gives an idea why more cost general. So I feel say Jack Grealish you pass it good judgment until so ball. I was City Colors how on a performance at here. On the renewal of Trent Alexander-Arnold, I think say the spine of Liverpool, boy we say Liverpool was certain spine of their squad. Virgil van Dijk, Alisson Becker, you talk about the 2 fullbacks, Obama midfielder. Greater impact to be a midfielder at the moment, with the exception of Henderson, but Milner has in the days gone by. Other players will feel for Keita, that never helped in the deal, no. But go to the attack 2023 and Economy and contract based by Mane, Firmino, and of course Salah. But how Liverpool can generate enough power from these boys. I mean, motivational factor and American was them. They feel say BBN Honoma is some battle for BM. They also don't see the foreseeable future, this project of Liverpool. But Klopp, they let alone Klopp over to us. On the days at Mainz 04, General spending close to 8 years. Borussia Dortmund 7 years. So I feel say Liverpool on Janenko, name the project to keep the man going and the structure, the basis of that team, no, generally in Honoma at this point. And I feel say Klopp episode in the team, apart from renewing this guy, the other couple of greater players are and so show more the comparison between Messi and the Ronaldo, I think it says the most easiest comparison football more, it will be down to these two players or be him how or but breaking it down more detail or share the metrics now. They are both offensive players, and I feel says a bad passing I will obviously go for Messi. A bad dribbling, I'll go for Messi. Passing on being a short or long passes, I'll go for Messi. And in general playmaking creativity, I'll still go for Messi. In goal scoring, general holding kakra because Ronaldo has a shooting power over Messi, but the technique, baby, I think I would go for Messi. So me judge now on that. Media see, but you fear
area duels, free kicks,
you know. Messi, yes, Messi can score from tighter angles than Ronaldo, but generally they feel long distance and here power. No, you would also have to go for Ronaldo, and then in duels, especially a throw, Messi crowd your own jam by Ronaldo jina. Say by be a centre back jina, how you had the ball in front of me, and crowd in your comparison, and now can I say the completer. Ronaldo born in Amienu by Messi Ebobako. Nemo General, Mr. Oka say, Menkofa, the Embra, my 1 hour. Now the Menaba couldn't reach you cover by award in Amienu and send you see from Kofa by near the 1 hour, 1 hour, and the Bekofa bar. I think that the job is done, so okay. I'll leave it there. But Mesha Media Money has for preview Kakra.
All right, I'm watching now.
Yeah, not yeah, sure, I'm watching.
I'll give you
definitely.
Okay, good morning, sir. Please. Which TV station is showing the Olympic Games? Because I love to watch it, but it's like no station is showing it. Oh, GTV Plus, Sports Plus. So I'm show. Millicent Obuasi, Millie, GTV, Sports Plus. I'm show Olympics. No, maybe I'm show Côte d'Ivoire. Any Spain game. No. And so I don't know. Good morning, sir. Chelsea should stop following Haaland and try the young strikers in the team. We the fans will stop getting the broken heart every day we wake up about this deal. All right. Okay. Yeah, it was one messages kakrebi su hana menko awal Mohammed and so we a free coca. Hey, cause it maybe. Chelsea will make a regrettable decision if they should send Werner to Dortmund for Haaland. Haaland is an upcoming striker showing similar prospects. Werner showed from his days at Leipzig and Dortmund respectively. Okay, Haaland is an upcoming striker showing similar prospects. Werner showed from his days at Leipzig and Dortmund respectively. Look at him at Chelsea, doing well as a team player, but only replicating the bad luck that engulfed the likes of Crespo, Shiva, and Torres. Chelsea isn't a team that has lack for strikers they spend so much for. For me, I prefer they maintain Werner, who was so important for Chelsea, especially in the final of the Champions League. Nana Jembibi Koka, and so that we are praying. Awal Mohammed.
Sergio Olympics ni koso. Na one disturbing issue about Enra Nigeria mo athletes be 10 ya disqualify omo. Say ya test omo ama substance biaba. Na one of the omo nipa ba kokura Blessing Okagbare Sergio or about 200 meters run. Mekai in 2013 World Athletic Games I course wo Moscow kra. No ni Shelley Fraser Price mo ne quarter final so win a bronze medal. And even in Beijing she won a medal. Omunina ka omo aya disqualify omo. And say
Blessing Okagbare.
Yeah. And said you oh yeah me her ni Twitter handle a watchro say why should they be disqualified for someone's negligence? And apart from no any various athletes na I comment say some of the Nigerians now I say so mo ye no anye say anti-doping agency no ya na mo ye like yetimi fa place near test you randomly without even your knowledge. And Blessing Okpagare said you the issue no you see she was having a human growth hormone. We can scientists for no woman meet me actually I say so when prominence and said you no qualify for the semi-finals and no qualify for, and she's a potential medalist. She could have even won a medal. She could have even won a medal for the Nigerians, but it's also unfortunate. And said you apart Okagbare kan no mo ye nipa 11. Ruth Osoro, Fiva Ofili, Annette Echikuma, Chioma Onyekwere, Glory Patrick, Chidi Okezi, Tima God Bless, Rosemary Chikuma, Yinka Ajayi, and Knowledge Omoro. And said you, all these people have been disqualified. And it's so pathetic. So this crop of athletes are potential medalists for Nigeria and Africa as a whole. But adia pese no intimi ansie ni. And so you some of the eat na ekosona ye nya some prominence kakra. Ohwe Ngoni Mukasha from Zimbabwe said you hit one onuno D first. And a Fabrice Dabla from Togo nso D second. Quite apart from that, Manganga from Gabon also D second in hit 2, and Muwimba from DR Congo. Na ene hit 7 no ya ye own Benjamin Azimati obewo lane 6. Na Johan Blake e won hit ni mu. Ne hit na obekono ye wo Rohan Browning from Australia, ye wo Kojo Musa from Denmark. Chijinda Uja from United Kingdom, Jan Volke from Slovakia, Johan Blake, former world champion and former Olympic medalist from Jamaica, Benjamin Azamati from Ghana, Rodrigo do Nascimento from Brazil, Mario Beck from Barbados, and Elliot Romero from Nicaragua. So these are the guys who are going to be competing in Heat 7. Around, let me say 11:33 or so. So Benjamin Azamati, America for kind of Benjamin Azamari, yebe hune ne participation. Ewo na e bompa so betimi abon ne homodin. Over records away since Leonard Miles Mills in 1999. Wababe breaking that record during the qualification. No, Eddie Co make case for Ghana and Africa as a whole Olympic Games. No, I hope and pray set from heat. No, ye quite move from the rounds up to the quarterfinals, semi-finals. Ye Benjamin Azamati, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Johan Blake, the likes of Trubon Brommels, and the likes of DeGrasse, the likes of Zanel, who is the top-notch athletes or the world athletics, in this ongoing Olympics. And once Novak Djokovic lose the semi-finals against Alexander Zverev. Esa ko lose the bronze medalist game na Ochia Pablo Busta Carreno. And Sergio Nanka he was looking forward to winning a gold medal at the current Olympics, So far, Oshe Grand Slams ayabo from Australia up to Wimbledon. We're winning we're winning Australian Open, we're winning French Open, we're winning Wimbledon. So he was looking forward to crown the championship by winning the gold medal and probably go forward to win the US Open. Nanka ni no asi. But entimi anye yamano. Novak Djokovic is out. It's out. And over ni modimba what done di. The Olympics, I say, and Shedanko, we winning silver that day, we winning bronze medal that day, but na so making up to win the gold, na koyasem. I say Rafael Nadal ni Roger, na do silver and then gold medal so, but no dia on winning gold medal da. No shame so biti maye. Say Joe, over medal table na, akoy sisika fono. Foot up a drew Olympics said you and ebia football now because football is it could be anybody's game. For Olympics, those who invest in those various sporting disciplines, China were about 45 medals, 21 gold, 12 silver, 12 bronze. Japan was 17 gold, 4 silver, 8 bronze. USA was 16 gold, 17 silver, 12 bronze, and then Russia in that order. These are the men or the countries who are investing well in their various sporting disciplines. And definitely, most of the year, Olympic Games here, they be and cover all the various sports, from skateboarding, from swimming, from cycling, from athletics, even though football now but judo and the likes. These are the countries who are taking over. So last week, me say my research be minim so no be mama kwina matwaswa na maya. Na make about how East Africans nya omo European football. Nya omo so omo down mo modimbo edi ewo continental stage Last week me say nanka and I'm say ka nyame boa me de bet next week say wo be mama kwan
ewa
and shut down
be 3 minutes.
Say 3 minutes ya ne ka fatam.
Nanka. 5 minutes.
5 slamming some from time my fatam. Why was it do to ground?
Minty. A month for whom you are born, Tizongo, for Mocasa, Uti,
This are a
3 minutes.
All right. I'm Sesta Dakoba in Winneba. I'm not in support of Chelsea FC giving away Timo Werner. That should be Hakim's year. Erling Haaland alone can't play all matches. UEFA Champions League, the FA Cup, etc., etc. Timo Werner is a very good passer who can play from left and right together with Pulisic. Okay, we Ifri Sesta Dakuba, Widiba, and we Ifri Ebrahim. Andy will come and change his mouth after the season because Chelsea will win this season's league. We have the best manager in the world, Pep Guardiola's father, Thomas Tuchel. Trust Chelsea. Mohamed Sani Kin Faisal, and Adiwe Enso Ebrahim. Maminko Didi so na afe twaso emfama Didi Akuma Senior High School. Our GFA has willingly welcomed some of our journalists to come and assist in unearthing the rot in our football. If genuinely we all believe that match fixing is here to spoil our football, then there is no better justification for anyone who claims to have evidence of match fixing to decline the GFA's harmless invitation. Boss, do we think judges sit in the courtroom without any evidence? But they call many witnesses to come and help prove cases so that the very truth is determined. To me, people who have chosen not to aid the GFA have no moral right to share their views on match fixing, because what is the sense in complaining about a stinking gutter yet refusing to help clean it? As I write, there is a paradigm shift in discussions of as I write, there is a paradigm shift in the discussion of our league where all the good sides have been eroded and replaced with the embarrassing results of Ash Gold versus Inter Allies. Boss, how many people know that 656 goals were scored in our league this season? Didi, yeah. Okay. Watara Mamuda, also now the way about Croydon, UK, now in Ghana. Good morning. Choose one of the 18 teams in Ghana with quality jerseys. If it's King Faisal, then you will have one. If it's a different team, there will be no jersey for you. The preparation of King Faisal is very high. How am I seeing it? Inshallah, King Faisal will play top 4 next season. Long live, heavy. Nkoro, Watara Mamuda, baby, will be a good morning. All right, Yeba local stories. And a
question back one, no baby Sammy. Unse Olympics games,
yeah.
Russia minor anyhow. Nanso so Russia athletes compete.
As I say,
the country Russia is not competing.
Okay.
But there were athletes any players free Russia Musia kind.
Okay.
In fact, about 335 athletes from Russia, but Russia is not there. Nina say WADA, World Anti-Doping, banned Russia. In fact, Russia was banned for some 4 years, and then Omoko Court of Arbitration of Sports and a CAS about 2 years. The tells Russia mine omo athletes efa enubone ena omo ebo mo eko ye test no test om ko ye enubone no ne ade nyina no mo disie ye aches omo ananedi. In fact, utie story now, even Omaina Nkasa was involved in doping athletes no. It's not case say omo ye test no omo de ho results no ade ba no mo disie ye. When WADA asking for it, and the wrong samples, come out. In fact, say Ghana, na athletes, I say Ghana, acquire or test. Test the acquire and be testing positive for drug, for air banned substances. Then WADA reports na say moja ni akofa different ones, ni different come. So it was uncovered. In fact, some of the athletes alerted WADA about what the nation was doing. But the argument was that Omaino and Ayabone, there are athletes are no involved in Sanya Manemano. Into sa athletes no, and now the Omaina yeno, Omo anti-doping agencies na yeni adeno, yadebe yasu triama, Omaini mana, Omunkahuna, not as they've been unfair to them. So they have allowed Russians to come and compete, but they are not competing in the name of the country Russia. In fact, Russia flag Tokyo 2020.
When Kurt leaves office, we'll see how Fredati will talk. My regard to Sir Franco Naro and the crew. Homia, Dunkwa Onofin, and okay. I didn't know because I same way. Brand TV, a friend, Watong. Also Dunkwa, I'm offers.
Offers.
I Watong, or even Watong, or Dunkwa. When you know Papa don't feel over. And watch it, mammy. All right. Yansha we and so Nafi young lines no so and then Besanka for them yes wiki in Ibuhani abo machine kakra ntino kami momu simakakra na koma yes simakoso nanka yes yema pick issues no na yemfa kan de ya baba no de bremu ene anope ehun Joe, good morning, please. I want to know how many medals did Kwame Mickey win for his school when he was swimming for them when he was called fish. Baba the way fi Alaba Gidam Badu ana honori we every ever it be lines no na ma baba chete ma drink akra week we na you be mamo papa you can send bebrebe the person chete drink akra ho no bra na for adwenche ebre yenya discussing how to vote ni media ma no na yenka as gold and so any brekum Chelsea nti wo ba nya ye mese media ma bia ye duru ho na mrebe ma ye bese be lines no ebium week nyina de to wakoma so pa opese o kire wadwen ho no free na kire wadwen 0551444933 modiba ansana just here the aya bobo no
week we muna okay go so neighbor
week go na dey
week we muna has throw the come me dey man so prom 3 players me dey man so throw so
say dem so we interest we so ba
week we mu so na ya ponsa ni koto come management say nsem a ya brobru so bibiri betu dwa no week we muna Mariano Barreto ono so ni interview ko ye ya eden nsem bibiri aba be deja e wo system ni mu say week no nsem na
week we so na ala papa
okay say
ozo ko kika nsem ozo no wabu
omuvanche no
via petesi papa
ozo no via petesi na omuvanche no
issues na doso pa di mumra na mama cheche badwe. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, boss.
Good morning,
boss. Of a question, you must somewhat sentimental Kufia say no time coach. Boss, I know I'm now new to National Media Mudina. Boss, me and Sabaka Hano Kutukutino, get my lord to buy or Babekai. Yes, penny for and Tissa. I come now to you and someone penny for can and Tissa. Not as a Kotokotim. No money baby, I said, Wamugushu. One money baby, I said, Wamudo, 1 9. na ye see kotoko ye was fund that you baby baby e be so we say na ya no team je no this kan ye and I say board na pay you too for the team na ma je no this kan ye na so le bia na players de ka ni ase bosumi ye bosu ye ntia players ka na be bia players be jo ma na no be gusho no munya e be se busa na ya support se ka munya je no mo de ye na bonte me kan kire me da boss.
Okay, yanso ye bedasi na yako ye next caller eho. Odi abara se menka ya nyabutre. Obi ho de babe bebrebe ansa na behu ana. Me hu ma mo ha mo ho kwa. Naivety continues to be the bane of African teams. See how Nero's Bay and the goalkeeper gifted Spain's equalizer. They are now losing painfully. I've been following the exploits of Hasman ladies in Cote d'Ivoire and wish them well. Kwame Usudon the way and so abre. Hello.
Hello. Sergio, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
I'm Chiano Abuja. First time I'm meeting a program in Ernesto. Me no problem kakra, especially with and it came. I didn't make us. On say, ye pay your football na ye penny, especially Ghana Diana, you know. When Sabia and your penny beba, I'm your bonnet so bo near Pamono, the penny bania, a home pomasibre. And he said, penny foot me from because I'm going to say any deep pan and penny for their mamma. The monko. Na monko boa na yentu sa yentimi nkutu ase ba yentiso enti you kasa wonko na dia ene woni moral rights se obeka se obeka na already kura so me so masem kakra ba se
oka de kronti a onko no na de one
no me to me the reason no and Thomas because in any case klar no se achikae no dia na yeti moto a modiscuss na achikae no yesen ko kan ho se onko ni kwa so ko kan at that station. So, that's how. Before we call day now, what is
say or the identity at two risky, Emmanuel. And the Okano.
So, you didn't want my program.
Okay. What Obakasafa, why? Don't worry, because of Yanko next caller, and so eho, and he came and was a fan penna or chocho, and they are or the response ever at the afaho. Hello,
Sergio, good morning.
Good morning,
Sergio. Pacho me de barros me kasa free akra ba maximum na mo ba juma de ma vidi akra.
Okay, you yentiwe.
So Sergio me bo ma baja for na ba so na Sergio ade sede kakra me kan say I must start program na message numbers no yesremo yemo ye use radio na na mo de atu jama say be ya debate me text messages ni
yati
na kakra me kan nipa no ba ansa na me be no ono so adwen kire no de ba sisi ano ne all can say according to ono say your friend is saying
oh too bad them say what's no nka ehun here pa o credit that sound I say hello
Sergio.
Yeah, good morning
Your friend Abdul Malik me kasa fi dia tinu sai
that's the news you yenti
na me pese me busa o say your add go the name ta like omu case no in case e be a punishment bana add go do first division na team be na betina be replace add go do Premier League
yati okay I will have over Kasafa why yeah, that's it. Okay, enti foforo enso emfane de emrai. We a free message with there wow. Mse am fan tintia. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Sergio.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sergio.
Pacho wana bay.
Pacho akimi.
Safri.
Kada fresh you are.
Yo, it's why into we.
Pacho me president to free Popa the issue now or Manchester the contract them. The Manchester for Anshi boy no obeko for free. Intermediate come season ka you be our money now on kon be yes oku friends yeah nyam for so be free so. And after so and the game so no. Or you be a yin na penalty but I don't know, you put me into me now, I say, be or Martin is offering our uncle, no, quite will be into me.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Apa, metima faka kraka ho na yashe local stories no nkomo twetwe no. I say hello. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, too bad. I'm for some kapa about lines, no. I say, eya hadwe kakra. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Joe. Salauta.
I'm school.
The girls are Joe.
What is say?
I'm out on Boko. Me here, pa Joe.
You go pass it. Yentiwe.
Yeah, Joe. On a page here, means some A2, Joe. Eddie Kai, the same kakaka ever match facing. Joe. Me person who say, league na airborne. Reference na Odi has ne Ashgood our fencing all boasting. But you say a match nibi, what you penalty mahan, what you penalty maha. Some reference no see abandon more than 1 year. You find on twin chain. Yet Kotokone has our crab. You penalty market when you penalty ma fencing. And the authorities in my case say penalty na jima Kotokono. Non kai or side of finish Emma has a one for because you keep an abenum. Joe, me summon up on. So we are penina which are penal, so now so we must fixing at all. Now, would you, my dear? I say, over a particular offense and team and a jacapono. And no, and my team's not cano. And we know they are fighting for nothing. In that case, one more match be also more a German normal Giska. A beer palm woman. Never a woman fair level El Honoma. Joe, or be a bonnet didn't do him second or be a bit magic. I thought to me, Joe. Yeah, boy, we know. Is the sense I ever born or simultaneously no. Yama, ya chance said, Kotokoli can one has and who Kotokoluzos. Join this away, no less or Chinabi, Kotokoyogu Mobi. Not your GBBR. I don't know, ya obey to me up for Tokotokana. And this will be better to know, can also invite her. They can invite to home. Never answer these questions. And some what my invite to be. And in someone, and they come air can or radio sono. And the wood yanty also more invite on. Every president no Yankasa and Koina no Gentia, or yes, I chance the beer, Kotokomona has in who news us. Now, that's the Suji penalty, Yahasia, no bandy, side of his no. Well, not at the beginning of the 6 matches no. Joe, I'm a phone Samidasi.
Yes, so yet that's a jam school. And a church and a drink a cry there for men from Minubinka home. Nafi, Yemfan, Comotueno, Yantwasu, was studio, local stories. No. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sergio.
Now, it is a Casafri.
Because every of so St. Patrick's Hospital, Wasti.
Okay.
Wasti, Sergio. They are very clear. Then I am that this season also a better players are Makotoko. But says no, Mitubus and I am points as we are not Casam home a day gakda. Intimestre and the Numise. And a Spanaru, Umunyano Mamma says, or confess Kawa in a board not to swear. At better just say, as we do Moon Temono. As a Tawantawa, no better what Yako board no aqua discard their top players, Papa Makotoko. Because you have prayers, you have me a papa, and I'm scarcely motivation in this room. As a term, Bianama, Tim no form. Oh, because so this is a free transfer and a buy. So, free transfer and a dorsal. And TSA was a Brazil name, Skaway or debate Laka. Now, sponsors and a dear pana to go next capal free. But that's to say, do Munyano, mammy.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's it. Bakoma Kahon, later, Massa B lines, no. Now, if you drink a mocha crack, that fee may be lines, no, and so I come. Hello. I design.
Yamia Dominic from a search the Congo Cobble and Panifon Kenya, you in Patanamonso.
Go out to be able to copa.
Get a Yamia, and I bet you look fresh.
So,
Hey, no wife, and na kakra me kan nyina ne se me so meka mat bet won sense me say na ya player atena ho a ono afa ne ho mienu a ene hu ba bia asem ye kamera kosie no te ba say go obi timi ko wia manche e na ko 10 years na so obi etitum na so braba bobo na nyame mfa na so na won sanko ano na za won se obi akose kutu pase ono ba 5-2 ti na 5-1 ti no wo ba mu aba ba se bet na e ba se bi da se wo kwa utu goals na wo se ya no se wo se wo da se bet na magana football ko ni mu a se e bi kwa wo ba no wo ba be se 2 goals na ma wo so e bi a wo bo to ba kwa e da e ba ni ehu so we two goals now here also the game no and maybe I will see ma be do but to wa so we can say e be 2 e be 5-2 and to also ba say 2 now also ba body bet na ma also but my da e be na ehu
okay yeah that's pa yam fancy hanafi yemeto ankomo twetwe no eso wo hwe Kessben television utie on Cry 92.9 93.3 Kumasi ba local stories no eso ma memfa lawyer Kwame Boafo memfa ntudwa me mana kwaba na fe eduru ha na fe nsema hodo a enti yaton sa friends o ma chechire mu kakra ja o ma boy ma program yi enkoso kama amfo bi busa questions bi na yaton sa friend lawyer very busy person but we jide o yina say sima kakra obenya mai lawyer kwaba
yeah
se boko de
jadu
yango ponse
sorry na katamasha bojumu na we jide something de ni asidane de me
yango pon yeah lawyer Kwame Boafo debia leotiana ade debia say ya dim lawyer da
free ejuma me kwa so ma hwe football me passing bia me no nsa me yire ba ko pe me girl ni me yire no me girlfriend any problem bia me no nsa me no jot
tu so e fresher ufra ejuma na kwa sorry o kofi ufifi sorry to fi
football ni ho dia
o yire na your girl uni obia da bia beliku fresh ba de no ma beke ka ho dia ba ko grant
look me mate for no me no mo pe no se hu mo na ka se me ka se me ka so mo ba na me
aso mo ba na hu de ba na mo ma
aso ba ni ma de cross du kwa hu da
wow okay enti ya ba na me so unim rekra na wa boy kakra why to be say they are
comedy coming ko na we dey
yes wa enti any lawyer ni ko kakra nsan na ba local stories na
many questions
down okay
lawyer former student of Commerce Anglican
okay
CAS now the minimum say Legon no a member of the Legon Entertainment Committee
okay
in 9
me ko school papa me ko kumaka
nana wo de uncle CAS aba ko
kumaka dey me ko fan me kan CAS kumaka
yes that time
so now yes as secretary
what do you go school papa
na me scripture union secretary
yes
na school se kumaka
yeah my
kumaka no
you bobo school sa
me ka se ko share
me kamaka the wo CAS also go school papa dey mama kasa
sister na ye ko share e school no friends are mass 60 no mo to so mo ni aje mo 60 mo so mo boya e aje mo 60 ko la no mo do
no kafa CAS wo di ma me so ka
ko so ne sa CAS afa
ni ko school papa o say all right okay
the one person say no entertainment committee member
on the university chairman of the entertainment committee
wow okay nice
okay of the SIC yeah
ne ba sante kotoko so adwuma wa di so do so papa
kotoko de me start cry case ma be 84 baby
o tati ye case ma kotoko be 84 wow
first case me ma
ba se na ajiska de
kapre
ese ska be mu
kapre e be sin ne kura na se dia me ko ma mu e krote dia me ko ma mu de e di bi mu kapre
wow
why
ya na ji ska ka se ai di friends inkum ska me ko mo ba be ji ska bi won kram ko e case na kram commercial court kapre
wa na unya na say
oh evidence be ji ska free court
wow I see. Oh, Asante Kotoko Dasi.
Is it Kessben because we get $2,000?
Asante Kotoko Dasi. Asante Kotoko Dasi.
The case is I'm in the office in the metals, but the baby me capra.
I see. Pro bono.
Me the bishop mom.
I see. Kotoko Dasi. Better is for Dasi. Yeah, local sources in Kakra. No, questions by no. Yeah,
Master David.
Master David. Mr. Kasi. Why they?
No, Marcus, so dark as Yakazos cemeteries. And so still, I wouldn't be many dinner Temoha.
Oh, Zende. I didn't obey the bankers of
Kotoko crans and we say, car. I know Marcus Yakasa, Yama Kotoko, near and every sad calf.
Dem, yes, Zende, sanity. Into my father's. Oh, yes. Your father's narrow.
Sergio, questions no, I'm saying na Kotoko. The mature Habakoye, Kotoko, Sika, Nanaya Bubo, so Modibania, the Adena, or Modisicano Eye. Sisi Skeni Kotoko. Bako Nese, Enea, Nanaya Ponsane board in Termuni, na Sese Kotoko, Neskadi to place, Obeden or Cobord no, Aqua Kojiskadi at all. In your jam school the other day, MSNA complains against GFE, and it thinks F in Ankasa known to two near me into other no Musomuko investigating California. But okay, some back where things and you're correct. Secotokone has wa crana, revenue DNA or J Panatima 2 teams, no F in the Becan say Kotokodian keep any movie where they were moving near day. I don't think say F in no more change referee nasu. I don't think say Salom ya bless. How did a match? He was sanctioned. He wasn't. In fact, eventually, in Kremza F in Bonabaso for that match, I would Sergio, issue of say Hina Kotoko na Naya Ponsabi Nyeska top players there. I think the Kotoko strikers well defined. The board no management no Kotoko source of revenue a contribution from the board, money from the sponsors, and to some extent a beer a transfer. Say ne FIFA rule ama Kotoko say Kwame Poku Sikano Asante Kotoko into momo. Say Nyame Kotoko adomne Sikaneba within this period. I'm sure they will have some good money to be competitive on the transfer market. We are no free honuma. There is difference between the relationship between Anaya and Ponsa and the board chairman Kwame Chi, and then the relationship between management and the board as a whole. Imagine here me say Imagine ye me say Nana Ponsane Dr. Kwame Chin temu ye basana nye nasem nenso so board no gusu ye na dwuma management ni gusu ye dwuma. They are coexisting. Ordinary nke bia ka say umbekwa akohia kokoa matrase edin koma fa adwen no eno na ya enkoso na eno so na ha adwen. Football unofficial conversation no ehu hia pa hwema minka bibi. I may sound a bit unprofessional, but let me do it. Yebo league no
na mfam say Olympic Games na course in Spain Côte d'Ivoire Afrim 5-2 Côte d'Ivoire lead 2-1 90 minutes after 90 minutes 2-1 Oma betitia shawo 5-2
I was supporting the Ivorians
after 90 minutes
getting at this stage
5-2
I was talking about say empayinfo temu nsheda nwa near etimi. Sometimes the football, the number of unclassified expenditures no moye game way yenye say you yempe sika nko yi you but sekobasa on temu mo ne senti sika bia ebeba na say ye pipa so ne atro ne agi receipt ne ye bibia Emma a team nin kanko any adequate actually. And for me, even though they are coexisting, I still think that say if indeed Umberto so there any a conscious effort must be made to iron out the differences between, because Kwame Che means sura make us a board no more me sikapa no ne dinkan. Skadodo pa ahochireba within a short time. Sikamra on the Idu pa. And I am Ponsan more or less pay his position is the spending officer.
Okay.
And to say 1 million tamumwa, acquires our soon mienu, ɛde asi ani wɔ kwayem forest no ne bɛ so far, and in this case the forest is the institution as Antikotoko. So for me it's a major source of concern.
Okay.
Ideally ka yɛbɛtumi anya panyin bi anka ɔno na ɛdi anim a wokae berɛ bi atwam I sat here and advised said na yɛmpɔnsa nye ntom sɛ owura Kwame Kyei no sɛ ɔyɛ ɔhene firi hɔ seesi a ɔtumfoɔ a tim yɛ no deɛ ɔno na ɔde tim no hyɛɛ ne nsa so ɔnkɔyɛ board chairman ɔno na ɛda board na no ɛma ɔmo employ na yɛmpɔnsa, so he's your major employer. Enti obetuma memete hai ɛnneɛma bi wɔ ha bi owura Kwame Kessben ɔbɛyɛ ka menya nko anya ne saa menya nko yɛ ne differently, but he owns the business, he pays me. Enti sometimes you need to accept and go and do as he is, as he wants it, especially when you want to keep your job. Enti I feel that nan kesese na yɛmpɔnsa mom sɛ mpo Kwame Kyei na fom na nko tu anamon ehwe say obegget into the good books of Papa no.
Yeah.
No kre say be a time our formal management or your suggestions be say come susu sa asome so de ne kan we beboy. E be in your discretion, he didn't do it. He got annoyed. The best thing is to either go to me or find somebody in the board and answer will be offering no. Ne sofu bi anana sorry for be. No money in kasa so penyin. Say na mi susu say ye nyina beboy. Into the menye ne sana hwe me ma me break akra, but the koba se o peja meti so dia anhwe ya de beba bedruni,
especially among the board no the committee nim say oyi na nimpa so nsa edo betra konya.
You see, people don't understand the whole thing.
Yeah.
Let me be very honest. Okay. Before the board was even formed, Kwame Kyei has spoken to Menchia about bringing an Ponsa.
Sure.
And at a point in time, when Kwame Kyei was insisting, so didn't I am Ponsa be replace it. Mfanchemi Eyakasa Mika Kwame Kyei and say, "Be me body dire." Obey popular by BC. It will be this.
Kufuor Rollins,
Rollins, into your Mfanche. What I say, enti. Edruba binanka Dr. Kyei person replace George Amakon with Nana Ponsa. Then it became necessary that I form a board. In fact, board it became a necessity from Clive licensing. So Dr. Kyei was told to wait. My form board anyway. Now no board for now monfa CEO no, so that the CEO will feel accountable to the board. For me, which was very, very appropriate. We ninyina free honoma. At the end of the day, he's the one signing the check. He's the one paying you. It doesn't matter what you have brought on board. You have been brought in to come and do certain task. You need assistance. Nano mikawa say adakwaja achi project e koswa yebo management ya basui. Ano kwa sempa say unya abutre no atena se a. Project no enko so because na sika ni ho. Enti wana we yi sika de ba no say me de abaso bo ba. Me de sika no be ma de odi sika na ba no. Esen de yemfa no say o supervise.
Okay.
People fell is out of hatred, but genuinely, sir, Abasubani 100%. Those bringing out the money for the project to go on and also to be executed, no, I'll give them some 75% a year credit. Now, onye in this wadi who say any no. Now, Pencro full supervising with the 25% Abasubano. Into once again, I still think that if the Naya Mposa wants to keep his job, the current relationship wouldn't help, because Dr. Kyei is very hurt per the interview he did on Asempa FM. And you see, Dr. Kyei show pa say on the same interview, you be say Alhaji Gruza can say also Alhaji Gruza do em papa inti em fan to honum. They can was now no board chairman relationship to say no was no be say 2 hours. That question alone was pregnant with a lot of mischief. 2 hours. And our narrative story, we are now see Biana Bani de Bihu Biakro. Yes, who can almost see age in your shade. But for some of us, we think age is something. And indeed, Dr. Kwame Kyei, when you talk about self-respect, who a German can respect her. You respect here, the more ubia or say opening. Her security my why, ebia pay the structures of this company, ebia most will say no. But a son was same penny munti. I would have to respect him. Your respect here, the more
blue honor say we drew from honor say or be Jimmy Bagger, blue come on,
company.
I mean, Bagger must have a brand.
Company. What I say?
No way.
Your respect here, the more penny. You know, level your because age is nothing. Please, we are no free one ma. Your respectful position. Ebia Laka saying, "O my here or do boache." Then so my here a program seeing in our head. It sounds so your program head in intino. You respect him. And you respect the many person or your fellow human being. Or you need to say wa. Intino so di bunu. Now for all these three, are Kwame Chase on top of you. Say enyinimu. Say position in the structures within the company. So I still think that Dr. Che, no matter whatever it be the SC underground or being him, and I am concerned if he wants to keep his job, he should find a way to apologize to that man because that interview was so embarrassing to the man. You see, when someone in social media, yeah, deep upon at him. The bunny away and so is Kabuako Toko, no person will say. You ask yourself, so whose interest is that young man insulting everybody, serving? Yeah. Because me, say you, a day before that thing, somebody told me I should expect it. I will not lie.
Don't go there.
I'm not entering into those zones.
No. Yeah.
I'm not entering there. But I'm saying that some of these things won't help.
Yeah.
Because I mean when you're saying na metinene obi dimatem ya kan sema hodwa. What are we talking about?
Board chairman otu forecast wo any chairman me dey adwuma ma wa onfa ka bia na masomo dwome e wo mensia masomo dwome fasika sem ho ni bibia masomo dwome
Sajo said sikaye da forma people should try bringing out 100,000 50,000
yes.
People should try it. Bringing that 100,000, 50,000, and those huge monies we are talking about. People think that no, they're not. Name mu wa yetu awoka no wo de protect it. So
who create platform e man kwalan keten wo social media. Ni di deep pay atem di na busuafo atem.
Anu me hu ba ko mire kura ho.
An interesting things that Ube who Kotoko official tweets.
Kotokonti.
And as a Kotoko official write up on Facebook. Now you the board chairman and the board members was here. Nobody react. Obianka ideally, because the Kotoko Twitter account now, what posted BB the board chairman here no. Wa wo try no. Ube read comment now caution nipano and as nipano krano or blocking no. But it will be there and people will be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Insults to board members. Yeah. And people will be enjoying it. Because if you throw BB Facebook account and say, no, BB use foul language. Somebody key in the institution now. And because some are blocking and I'm warning. But they'll be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because it's serving their interest.
Management.
So, it's in the relationship I think that they should know the consequence of this situation they find themselves in.
Okay.
The last time I heard, board no Barreto, Omodin Bell Kruma say no, Omon Kochia board member Biada into Papana and Manuva and week near Brekushia Dr. Che. Because he's surprised there. Oh, yeah, Juma, na board of directors who Kruma, ye introducing in Chile Biada, Naketu and Somba. I'm sure, so Benfoso Kotuse Kramer Sidiaswa. And so who's a nipa didn't see or and answer so tiso ho ubu champua. Not just a many nibi, and I think somebody step on his foot and led him to see them, to tell them his problems and the situation is. And they need to solve it. My dream says supporters, leaders, no, they could play a role. They could play a role. Damenyamo, they could play a role. If they leave it like this, it will not help us and take Kotoko. Meaning,
and this is the first time Kotoko supporters leadership no more plays our roles way key roles pa. Okay, Kotoko and the management need players no problems. The process committee no. Your roller National Cyclists Council on play. She Maswal kuna do Asante Kotoko issues no. She roller Cyclists Council no play. Why are you silent on this?
You see, problem kakrebi ameje omutum kakrani say they've written to the board twice to meet them. At least delegates be me and I be to meet them. Okay. They've not been given audience.
Wow.
Which is also another unfortunate situation.
Maminko lawyer ho na me nim so the person na no to asem we mu
generally yes. Because Obi
so please, if it's possible, let lawyer remove his nose mask so we can hear him and see him clearly. Or say OJ in a way about hey, so say Delta cross Abeka home. Try na munti do kan.
You know, I say you know.
Age ni dream ya na.
Cover ya say dey endangered speed.
Nti wa hwe na akusem kusia.
Nti we fa dey sa. We do how many be?
We do how many be? I won hello ya. Okay. Right you.
Obi make a phone about 2 days ago now. Very important. I didn't know. See, I has for answer here. Yeah. What should it happen? As for your shows, writers. In fact, almost on the case, you shall must have a paper to be seen.
Okay.
Why should it happen? What's making a Franco okay? As simple. Even between them, crown said, okay, no. Now from here now I know what to do. Because
I lose that you just sembo. Ghana echo welcome by.
It's a one football. What I mean, coach no Baroto no can say. Yana can negative side of going with you. Was you lose so much. Maybe you know how to lose you say. Kotoko lose points. As soon as you lose one grand, you need to anke. The house for you and I'm hey, so why? You imagine if you say you lose one day, you lose league. What is not true? I remember Andy was happy on it most of the time. So and she doesn't want to lose it. Let me also use this occasion to commend this young man.
Okay.
He's been fantastic.
Andy came, eh?
Oh yes.
Wow.
I was one of those who criticized him from the beginning.
Yeah, he
took it in good faith.
Yeah.
And he's fantastic.
Okay.
I love him.
Wow. Oh, that's it.
Program Moyadi. Obien ho how Moyadi. Munina Moyadi.
That's
I don't miss it. You feel caught by and become now.
Straight.
You are doing wonderful work.
Yeah, that's
content ni BBI good.
Okay.
So it's important that you don't know any yet. You can say and I am on chairman. Kwame onye difficult. Abrante and Minini Papa. But Kwame the Minino. Yeah. I think I said the Minyan we yesterday will come.
Yeah.
In your class at board Nina, you probably see a Kwame Cheney, see a Kwame separate, she Abrante and separate. Oh, say one go. Not from there, now, son, I bedrew board crowd. Me, no, I'm telling him to cry. Kwame, all good heart. Apparently, also, ideas. I didn't think I'm come home. Then you know, talk idea, Cocomo, and I'm not getting. The other day, I sent a message, say, Andy Carr said, the fattest am I, you lose your cap. First, no, you know, President, even go home and come, but they come.
So now the message bye.
Come because
but eventually they may agree say home
eventually you all agree.
Me on it Kotokone has and I'm say
eventually you all came
overall give me there
because home there.
Obi the message be by say Kotoko for 10 years na na monye league no. So na mbombo kuma supposed to.
Yeah, but you see.
Na mo home you kuma see.
You see.
Na you two
say me home chire say. Home chire one and make a difference no.
Okay.
What am I chire?
Yeah.
So much Tama has maybe Omaji and Nina born away. But Nina born away. This time the woman born home. Oh, they make a difference all the same. But the point is that Nina has a Kwame coin and make a difference. Crawford don't buy unfortunately want me unfit. And that was the only reason. And quite was a yardie. And on talk about you come back together quickly. Because the history of Kotoko is to the first say they be a best, and when we come back, governors ourselves together, we do better. That's the history of Kotoko. Say can't say me back topic can make an kabu who's a sanity. Since asked my aching. Send to me to see what they are. Since Mensa, it was fantastic.
Okay. It's
difficult to say on the best, on the I can't say it because it's relative. It depends upon the but he did wonderfully well. But I was telling Franco about 78 and 79 or Chintuo Stadium.
Sims.
Yeah,
so I day.
You lose a Kotogone house, you could board knockout to a hole. Poco for you could say penalty. You know, or Chintuo is an ultimate free stadium. On my thought to say is the best. No. Oh. So I don't Pamusa Penfo players in Yapuko for Angobeka Assassin.
Supporters not charging.
Charging so today so 2-1 show and then ultimate free stadium.
I see.
Oh. Then in 1918, and I joined the buy. You know what it is? When you go Apple, no see he had to fight. 78.
Seems
as long as he came home,
78 to 81.
And you mean one minimum. You're quite a few fasting. I'm history. More the power. Winning history, power, football history. And I respect you people for that. Me too, I'm going to money. And I didn't go to them refugee. Now, oh yes, sir, or better Kotoko. You know why he did? No one said football, near the Pabako Neye. Tell them, say, if I didn't need Pabako team. Umu doko far wrong. Umu Ohini Jan. No, I went.
Yeah. Oh, Ohini Jan. Come on, Ohini Jan.
It's an advisor, Kotoko. On one, it's a coffee in the bottom, so much Kotoko Grand Pianica. So I advise no. The matches you're going to I know Ohini Jan, who didn't cheat. Bakumase.
Sims.
Ohini Jan, a birthday man, when so on a businessman. There's a new be on the football, whom dear. Okay. So I think I advised the man and said, okay, you're very builder. Regional chairman of Agoloso Sukaho. So no, Agoloso.
Yeah, Agoloso. Yes.
One circus chairman, here from Kotoko Supporters Union National Chairman. And on this side, they say, who say the concept in any circus. Don't necessarily didn't call circus. So they went around all the circles, reviving the circles, including university circles. And now, almost I charge you in the course of this, 79. I'm charging regional representatives, of Kotoko. Penifo, me and my brother, Professor Boafu.
Okay.
One air central or Kekos University. One air regional representative for Kekos. Region Bia no share university. Region Bia the best place or TFA position Bia 2. Francis Kumi, Central Region. Ahmed Roxy no ne vokum to no akodi takwa. The position there are 2, 2 and you do that better start 8 squad. Car no shame. I come in friend upon no connect and left full back. Left full back number feeding.
Charles upon
Charles. I know another person. Charles, I don't know your reserve.
Okay.
Haruna no make for mobile. On the room, Papa couldn't put into my mother that as I say, a don't back to home. Georgia Chikra, no, reserve.
Okay.
And a wow down for Ajimai. You can find free Hazaka.
Fine, Ajimai. Okay.
And I don't the following year, no, J. Cap on the sorry, but Kennedy, John Kennedy.
Okay.
Oh, no, 2 far, on only the other far, on 2 far. I know I'm sure that to be had their basis this year. Any of the buildings at him, this at him, you're winning hands down. Sally, you know, and you say house 80. 9th July. Wednesday, Accra.
Yeah.
So, and he built the team. We are not just Africa, Africa. Satan a coach a Debbie. A year in 1980, a Debbie coach. Or Budu Yen. And now African coin who say Alice one is a better. The Bahana. Them say share 1-1.
1-1, yeah.
TF ono wie no no se de odi abedu no onko bio
ono ane ka se
so onko bio odama ya bawu
okay
eno no so alanji ma no beta na chi entwi ya mfin beta na chi te kwa pese franco asmo kan a team work ifa ba ku ntimi nya da na beta na chi to that extent no it make so CD cause na for a long time no na has a better so because after Africa Cup no 73 me bana the following year ne sako eko finance so
71
ya she 3 ne wa ha ene ko mo she 1 ne wa ha ne se mo she mra no se yen sa mo bi o ansa kan na nke je that year no ko for 10 ne Blasters ko share Cameroon trainer Omkrum ele kotoko gate ngwan na shemu e bwana e move Sunday because no you versatile the ma Sunday ni ko bo 10 so they are empty but they do hono chairman don't make can say nis kan kwanti o team ga share hansa they share evidence ya someone in team ma chan the bane rabano sister no kotoko sese evidence ne bano sedana no scapati ma merchant ni huni pa wo yisika pa ma kotoko pa place chero no da onko training on ha training bia na trade aba ska pay se pay package bia le teacher no bia but that was our worst performance point of person yes can go and the house were better so be mama kwa bomba no better try so be no samo kaya
yeah pitalamte no mbedi eni bi Emma top players in the baby guy no money papa no cry but one no ni ball no excuse me to say that but Scandia no open kotoko wana kum yes can go ani le rane and into anya ko si sems by na just we adwuma yes or reconstruct ene ko si ho the sems dey adu akiri ba o kan pa so there papa bi even big care this say That's them they only have 5 hours. So we can be here this year.
Yeah.
Alaji Jibril.
Malik mo han kom beka.
Yeah.
Sebio. Na e de sebo. The ball cry no oboba otinikem. Oti park no no kwa na si park no otinikem no de.
Alaji we tie show no was me show no enjoy pa.
Yeah.
Na si Alaji ya kwa kotoko sese ge bana paso. Assume
Alaji assume papa.
Tell you nyai. Korea ni top ngwa. So papa ipoko free me nkola mu prade wo pick him from the field.
Papa ko be kan o ha say no ntokwa no ope.
Ono ntoka ya gro ntoka ni.
Alaji ya.
Na BK me de kama se BK sika ko mu before then in the only before mu dem penifo on the intwaso flow yana no so ye adwuma pa sika players those that now player ayu se ko fie su ko abroche na so nkwa you can imagine
it's go beji wa ha
and so ko try so on the scan apart from scan so near the net so bi antime kotoko obi antime kotoko and if you are watching what the Abaji Africa Cup because of unity, understanding team no I did Jan be free hole that year no Kofi Bedumina Kofi Bedukoi Francis Kumikoi Okofa Yakasum ne John Swens Bannerman
Albert Assassin
Ebo Men's. I bet as I said, they're in a fan Sims.
82 no.
No.
82 squad no.
No. 80 squad no, they shall have say, no, come.
Wow.
Like your money now, Koi. Far. Pokunti so no now bar reserve coffee be do bar no bar reserve ko change the boy. Enti onu so baby. Mummy isu ye bi o. Herbert Mensah. I'm telling you. Herbert the impact no. I work with Herbert. I work with Herbert. Oba no you call me. Herbert impact no enye kotoko nkwan Ghana ha nyina because one man who says be afraid big sponsorship people have forgotten.
Okay,
first sponsorship kotoko nya the friend say sa Mobitel near from Mobitel Tigo for says here from Stanco says here from Tigo we have first in phone near from Mobitel kotoko the man we have applaud. And the channel you young baby near MTN and MTN over the MTN Kotoko Hontino, MTN and big channel. The supporters, yes, I'm good. Your partner, baby, could be an house for Rahobi. I have been started sponsorship. Wow. And then you could galvanize supporters. Money, you're my chum. Unfortunately, one minute no baby, but we no say so wanyade. But from where you are coming, problem be nana babanti friends nana if it's no for see be crack chance we make a funny plan near be free some Charles Taylor or say ko for no ko fa say wanya ya mama blasters he had to fight all these establishment ni na but he persevered. If you Smith Maka said, Sylvester Suyebi.
Okay.
Because it drew maybe also, and also na house version, also the mayor started. Do baby no.
Why you just say to me,
and the children see us in the buy and so 2004 and 2005.
So about 2003 first with IMT. That time na has a G League na was basics. Until now you needed to break house of hook. It were a lot of desperate things just to break the house of hook fronts.
And then you say the no say be. We say actually no samba be after PV or be samba. I near friend 5 wise men. So was a second coming. So said, "No, me a secretary. Judge Amokuya finance, Kambani Akuya communication, social operations." Yani adi kotoko precision with German. Yeah, buy no. First one is
actually the one cause I didn't want to mean you.
No, I can't say maybe beyond meet my camera.
Okay.
But no problem. Meant to be in camera. And you fit. But then you made one.
No, I mean, now. Na one here I just say no menu and I come to change very
but before that
one for questions the man
cake is upon so ye
oh yes
cake didn't make cake Kotoko we must decide ye pese oh na de moya mo hom bro for some de moya mo kra but na for ba won to nya the first no a dribble be say kwam ayi de ton bia no ye nem ko volunteer say so tibi de kwa chire G League ni sa no bi antimi because player no pampo say ono appress no pese oko but crofo wajimi sa no crofo be kan wajimi wo do nya chance na nso bia no but it's not easy so be maintain players o and say akoya elimina bibi abrante bi say friend Boateng bi say o kone
Benjamin Bernard Boateng
o mo nyina no do san kom kwa iyo. So yeah, no more.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So did a lot. Direct to some Muken, Adana Muka. Say, no me do I so can mass. In fact, no mammy and so can be anywhere so can mass going in that. na sebio janai ni so ono
training ground
ono e ka contract on say ni so waka say but now you should have had it because the cake started so CBO minimum de ya kusi minimum de kusi so kwam che na cake
cake
Dr. Sapu
so why say yeah no na yeah no because brony they want to see how what training ground now beginning no gina baby no yi na you know abrochi akwala kete kokra anya sa no one secret obi anim dada nti ade be na kukuo me so be kan kukuo mbio ana me bo ana ba ko mi o mo kan say seconds mo ko bu place ozo wanka coach be no protecting the players ni wa so enye so ko ye busa no o kan no match
post match interview
what kind of thing is this? What player the Obun say? What player the Obun say? Come on, what's the more? You don't know answer. Match. And this is only any way go say. Money no more. Be a be mamu say. And this all better things one more. May use in DNA. So man, I nervous cry. But don't say penalty. I'm nervous.
But come on, the car also here. Players or the Omoko ball last minute. Omoko stadium for a match. If it's a match day, no. Number in Vabakaje
because obviously we should have
the contract.
Because see, Oberkane, you lose match and your mind. Coach was I don't know where to be. But when you hear say Bronia, I said, I feel not discriminated. Bronia was said to see any fact. Yeah, Adana Muka coach Broad has some fantastic coach. But match be as one watch here. When you fourth referee Toka, they be and Toka also be a Kamasam. Sebaroto na ya afraid of that. Mewa, true of us. They be no fourth referee's name.
They be a referee's name true.
Aha. Point no. Na idea ko ye Troy, everyone saying Kotoko captain the game for the Troy. This is a friend. Continue.
Lawyer Kwame
Wafu. No, lawyer.
Your friend say be history. Pay. No academy.
Yo. Ya mo bandra ura ya bo frase ya bo de kire mu se na obutiri kra. So ya brante, je na ka so to le bo.
Say o kan no ka kra.
Bana ju be ne boma. Ay. Akomko. Lawyer, ebe dance pa. Nema oni abese wa hare nasem ketokra danko pon shira pa na. Ebe sa to ensa fro bi. Embracing. Ya dance pa for coming. Lawyer Kwame Buafu. I'm saying that no man ya juma be say.
Oh, mini Sims. Mini ya bewa. Mini phone ya pon. And I mean also 89 first time I call management was 89.
Wow.
IMC. Band Nana Band Mahine. First one.
Okay.
The fifth. Therefore who had the fifth.
Okay.
IMC. And you hand over my Professor Uano.
Okay.
And that's how now IMC na President Kufuor so be a board chairman. That's our board so name penifo also like yeah, my brother Professor Boafo Osafumafo no penifo.
Osafumafo.
Oh yes.
No, can't go to board. No.
Papa. Omo ya be share match.
Wow. Okay.
President Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
Obe Africa Cup 80s now. Wo team
Nanado. President.
Nanado. Be share ball. Your supporters don't. Ebre. Nanado, a football fan pa.
Wow.
Those days I said now, you know, bumping from in the 80s, about Africa Cup and Yasa, but no. One question don't be cover 8 o'clock and I later on your seat.
Why you say Utro Bibi?
And a Ghana for Utro book, I just saw the 2 ASO. Ghana for person.
No, but it's Utro Bibi.
Person the BBC are natural book.
Someone can do
it. I'm going to Ultra Yes Kazia. The Ghana has a
was all the ideas Bibi there.
Ideas, pardon the break. I'm with my papa.
Yeah. Lawyer Dasipa, into Yamasan to yourself, Rubio. Lawyer Quabuafu, and then no, and to train Como Cacrano, Kala, referee, and so Lawyer de Nadia, so I own him. Lawyer, oye, any Kotoko Juma, no, you know, a solid Juma, and oye, lawyer, a live, Kalahino Fra, who said to Juma, when you are so day, I hate of when you are so day. I know near Fra, so day. One shall mark the soul, one shall mark okay. It's Rafika. Oh, Casaman, I is a lawyer. In fact, fantastic. Oh, yeah, Papa. In fact, me started by referee Mukitwa. Anytime the advice of the man, I'm a Medru baby, I'm a Medru. Okay. You say, you bomb match, we are near Conovo. Referee be the match where Conovo was oh my max. Referee Penny be or Ashanti region. The Honey Echo. Oh, okay. Kotoko match, we are near Max. Now, a young be catch on and a no crab akupe. Oba catch say on the 10th minute, referee mistake in here. On the 17th minute, on market is said here. Match commissioner and market referees. It's a bit damn say or Casano. So much happy say. So we papa penny to say. Naso o mua Joe. Okay. My DJ baby Buffy. Lawyer, na mean show no referees, especially Ashanti region referees. Me opportunity be say now 47 the ma building and a drew. If we say the obeka match or referee or there, name aha. Okay, from so. Now, lawyer. Now, you walk the answer. Yeah, okay. Intina, and also, I don't know. Laka Mbafu, yes, I now was Sibium. Ever sign away, Yababa, never drink Mobi Bray. Nafi, Unim, Diana, to me, Afebi. All right. Mamma copy the four. Na yɛhwɛ demode ka ho nafi yɛmfa local service kakra ka no nso nka ho. All right, meet you.
So my question was specific and it's Argentina GFA for me na me se menko obi system anko kra dia me ni moral right to talk about the local football. First of all, GFA frame obebia I've not received any invite from anybody at the FA. A seminar predicator champion can has all the meeting enemy number maum. So I'm frame. Nobody has called me. Again, the entire Messeben corner said you me reasons I'm saying Sisua. Me say evidence.
My reasons so. Okay. My ma Alaji Aya Jibril 2 minutes bipe. Na Alaji si o wasam kakra e kan the lawyer kwambo for the buyer no. Hello Alaji. Hello, Alaji. Hello. Okay, mumba headlines no emamia later. Maminti you na later my friend Alaji say nani.
Okay. So you may say and assistance na omo perform me hono. Assistance na wo GF for now. Until my presence is not needed. And I've given several evidence to them. Me and I'm doing tell us near do you understand video ma Frederick Champon. That is one. Last week me stand by the match reporter referee actually say on goal no almost should be way back in the first week of June. Sa report no F4 na atiso. Again, last week Almina Sharks deputy general manager Kevin Abuaje say Obi from so Munkolu match against Brekum Chelsea no money $50,000. E hwana of free GF penning for bon mama yes say ni say e na e koso e be sinne until o munka biu.
Meba. Hello Alaji. How you say? Okay. My just there cause wasugusu ewo baby awobia na opese we contribution kakra minim asi opese odi tudwa fa de la kwamba for the tudwa no
asoma mi mo ka di se ibi se nka ni ti no nje e for Republicans you know don't they should never reserve and regular. The current president of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, not about Republicans for second team, only those the next game so to go play. It's if you watch over just lying down in our football in the mail. Or one pa. And see, Papa now sorry and also where Kotokoni. Tell the Lord on one airport. Yeah, no, no, didn't pick up two planes. If you come out, call this committee Accra. Boy, papa, no, or campaign to a new research with papa, Kotoko. No, Kotoko, no, and Kanu, where my Kanu, they're saying in Tabodini. There are a lot of things. They can be no Kanu. The last big like this, the fear that the moment on car. Against either a class of work or at the UK. Drinking or men go there or no any fear. At a guy and shadow, no jump no offense to my wish. We say I cannot win. We cannot place me now. But if you talk about candy, my Malik, I don't that Malik knowledge. It's in 24 the Omar boy. I'm saying board in your board. You will be in your board. Big edition now, or a board tema. Because someone the letters, a lot of them. Kapon come in no more board members on the big edition class. We call the channel England and that. For me, so I said, Sunday, we couldn't be Monday. But the problem is that let me tell you, your first African Cup. You see an African Cup in about first. From airport to take your decision.
Na se be invite to studio hana se kakra so de ba be boa no na de abeka ho Alhaji Yaya Jibril enso na yete ne nka no and came na o rezi issue bi menim so betimi asaya to aso man
Sergio enti referees match report mpanimfo atena so first week of June the besin there. I've given a video of Adriana Stars versus Interlice. Elmina Sharks official ese wa let F no say obi so omunkobo match lusu nti me kwa kwede o the meeting in my me the evidence ama an official of the FA. The club officials have given enough evidence to the FA. A match official say on goal no nya goal do the no dey can say a first on goal was scored by Mohamed Fuseni way back in the first week of June.
Deliberate on goal. On goal in your crime. Andy.
Okay. It is a joke. Me kwa ye dey ho. Abra FA4 no. Sand videos na ye can become Chelsea ne before akwa video no e o me ho fia na. E wo FA ho. O matena so. It is not important to them. Referee has a consay report no. O ma sa atena so bio. Inti me kwa ye dey.
Omguzu ye hwehwemu. O ntena so.
Se jo. The other be out here.
I can't hwehwemu because o ma transfer. There's o ma yi o mani say o mo nya ho hwe.
No.
O mo ye nyina ho adwuma.
Okay, Sergio. The time me say o ma tena so no. Sa ade na me can see that be. It's the first week of June. As good the anybody be. Any 2 weeks ni.
Because as good then they did a release publicly. Omo bi ehu ye. Nti say no so mo ntena so no mo pepa say ade o mo hu say nye. Omo condemn ya. What Andy is saying, I mean, they are doing is and no Munsaka and then no Mukachri we have.
Okay.
Until sometimes some of these selective justice, I can't watch them say injustice. Ibini.
Hello. Yati somebody am CID security personnel. It's way back in June. Na security personnel no money Ghana. No muteso. Into evidence now omo penny assistance now omo pay from what me say. Sani many nyina akọ efe ho a buso and they know it. Nti me nkopɛ hwe won kan take kura me nu.
Mfa ode ko kan.
Me de amachi. Me de bia to TV so ama hwefo na yatifo ho. Nti me kwa akopɛ de ho. Abra evidence na omo pɛ nyina wo omo. E wo je efefo na wo je me kwa akɔ de.
Awa. Okay.
You don't have moral right to comment about it.
And our church and
very interesting.
Yanko others.
But Joe, okay, referee report. And then me tia is because no na yeka. Minim.
Report no have Tony Mumfantu TV no so na referee Kala no enhwe. I've spoken to the referee, he's my friend. I've spoken to him, referee Kala. I've spoken to him, he's my friend.
And report to say
Odi Mumfantu say Tony samo ha Mumfantu na referee Kala.
Kala na ade a wonni ma na challenge.
No, men challenge no. That be per se enough brief.
Enough there.
Enough ne say.
Yeah, they are too hard.
Joe says oh baby am.
Referee na report to say. O say that or say no.
Our true.
You're not
hoping that
I've mentioned the referee's name. And I'm saying that I've spoken to him.
That's it.
So that was
me Refikala. Refika, David said you. Refikala said, or Julie said, Makobo refugee and Herman in the match be one or Yamne any match be not a Ghana football society. And yet, Refikala, a 1 hour way. Some Makobo refugee, no, I have no Mako victimizing. So I'm victimized because now you football, ni be ya, and yet, Refikala, and Ubiaka Bosman ruling. He was one person. And no standing dinner, so big dinner. I'm a Sani Manako. Everybody talks about Bosman ruling now. Until referee as a cause, says a GFE no ever victimizing based on no crowd. And it's all person football near fair and fair may game no cost until I'm some victimizing our referee. So it's telling. That's it. And you have in Jamaica. You bought 34 matches of Galas and you're 18. We need my into Academy. 9 million for multiplied by say 12 as a you are talking closer to 10,000 plus eneka nti entu aka na oja ade na si ya mfana unyai because chade obedi nisika efifo no mtua neka ti Refikala we emi so hu bia
ko asefo frozo yango asefo frozo
question of Franco answer no asa be ka asa me de
says Africa semi-final also.
Oh yeah, media man.
Okay, I do calls now. We say they are omde baba. Aye, enti. Nothing later. They are bar Africa matches no and so.
Seriously, me chance on players. Quite some more. Them say I can be out throughout the week. But me certain players I likely say on be free House of Folk. Obi to say Michelle Sapon. And penning for Enkomodi Omudi and Abem say next season it doesn't look likely say Obi to me Atwa Sosia Kadia House of Folk. Dominic Kishon, Obi to say Benjamin and I all those guys are on loan. Eric Dizan, or say one of the foreigners about say Sergio Obisia Kandiama House of Folk, but onye bimbo nti likely say on also beat me ako and I had to focus say almost Ben Mensa ebeko coaching course na say the funny thing is that Ben Mensa so on call and quit
no Ben Mensa what did say about the coaching course
Franco I don't like almost the ebeko coaching course Franco check Ben Mensa age ogogo he's more than 35 years nti almost the Nebeko loan, almost the Nebeko coaching course. For me, it's a step in the right direction. Yet he had to be a Casa House of Folk needs a goalkeeper. Sub men's how, and he says in keeper. And he said, you are within their ranks, they need a competitor or betty mene a Richard Atta compete. And we are talking of Alawa and TNS Alawaba. Now Richard Atta, now let's say Rich Monayo, now Bemensa or her. Impacting or Diamond the better House of Folk. It is either Richard Atta or Alawa. Or say Richard Bedu back to House of Folk. Said you, he'll be a competitor than around here friend Benjamin Mensa. Until I feel says and penning for. Well, maybe they've spoken to him. So I'm here be a word now. Okoye a coaching course or beat him the above poor goalkeepers now. Said you for me, it's a good deal.
No, you say House supporters crash your mumbe. Because of the
papa no wabo until we dey nyeboni
munye emra matches there Basudon boy channel eso okay Heart of Folk any mediema and afi Ash Gold so any Brekum Chelsea you better say game no kakra nanka America kakra be kano na say dem ma tifo na hwefo na omuso baba be cheche omu adwen Andy
yeah how to folk bendema
yeah
big game so she in the league mediama kolosu akra
kala kind of TV no so kind menya ho so kind referee no report no Troy no Andy kan was ma was in no kre no kind kala it you mu fa mic ni sinani
bet ma kan fi help
oh that is the other man I awarded an own goal against him, but in my view the player Mohamed Fusseini deliberately kicked the ball inside his own goal. This action of the player made the result of the match to be 4-1 in favor of the home team.
Referee report. Yeah.
Joe, on the articulation I made pen, and they say, evidence we are making it clear. Because I know training.
Okay.
And I bisa. And then I say before say Obekano. Because I'm saying lawyer wide Obetu Amen who say so we match. Uni moral right. And you wadwene unconclusive. Oh on your mabia a war report so. Ebusa will say was the match played in competitive manner? If the answer is yes, then explain. If it is no, obi akra found. Or they say it is a yes, and I'll mark it there. Then no explaining way say to your own view, unconclusive. But conclude say, oh dear, oh, you say, I could ma panel members now. I said, wow, now we are who's a winning the ecoso.
Referee no did field.
Referee no the say.
Who said
yes?
Player said that no
ball was not played in competitive manner.
So that's all true.
That's it.
But I'm trust I see no Troy.
That's that no trust the amount. E basa. That's a condition. Lawyer 40 ya. That's who could defend this story we are. Lawyer to you could defend ya. Open channel be for baby was our winning. Now wow ko kind of ya you simple penny. E two there to your own. I want to say the Andy can. Andy a mom clue say. Mama will be baby. Mama will be baby. Me pede it is a what trusted the match wasn't played in competitive manner. What real case? I'm on correction, your man, Andy, and your mom, no correct.
Oh, so said that Oboa movie. Okay, no such thing, but you couldn't what's wrong with that?
Obe further to Joe.
Oma Moma to the competitive manner. Well, go further to explain why Okasa. What's wrong with that? And I'm not saying oh
yes, no, me challenging.
All right,
me challenging.
The way Andy Kessben is fired up this morning, Referee Kala should keep quiet. A bullet is you every time for Accra, Abba. Andy, young game, yeah.
Referee Kala, you're born, you're being here.
How to work with them?
Sergio, of the two teams, you will say Ubia Winnie on home. Intinia Shesem Penny for year no a different venue na how and Yamabisiako. Within the week, Oshe and Sama Patrick Kotoko Kano Sempa, and the reaction from Samo Bodua, just said the game, no, they are fired up for that particular game. The bad news for me, dear man, is I don't know. As of the last time that I checked, it's unlikely, say Abrantia, your friend Rashid Notable. Near how Salif Ibrahim versus Rashid Note from both ends and city BCI. So after media team now, only one team Ayaka so almost disappointed big time so far as a this is in air concern. The level of expectations any the nani from them no. Coach your champion any Nimranti and me and farmer. Everybody knows. Say FA Cup in the or Mashu say in Africa. House of Folk have already qualified for the CAF Champions League will be enemies of because so in terms of motivational wise, they can only decide to go in say go in for a double. Until compare motivation for the qualification of the Africa competition. Now they compare media go face a sponsor normal to almost so me qualify for Africa and only idea pay team almost sponsor and proud to the commencement of the league. No can one of the teams are no here league in the Panama media account. This is the right time for them. This is the right platform for them. But do they have the men to beat House of Folk? So this is a game again. So all has and so game against Amina Sharks. Sharks in an interview, I can say a quiet house as fast as your more crown and not yes or more bepping. and a take Kaleba Mankwa last minute kick. Excellent free kick. I will take Yansan or me that go no for team a friend Hasufo. Media how are they going to line up? Ombebo Samuelapia tender on the right because in the last few games on one hour or starting season so well. Later Freeman Koulibaly by and was Ababeji the position. Brighton to losing the position on the left, but is he going to come back? Almost game born against Atram Edvizino. You said the kind of performance you have from media Banoman TV and Farmer. Baba man service at Tatinga. Game Momoba against South of Folk in Accra. A bow game you open Vincent Tatinga one play will be a Bremun say only player on my house of folk. Elusu that game. Is he going to make amends? Kwakwa Agadas Ebenezer Chabi. Ahmed Toure, Prince Opoku, this is a game for them. And then here's Zakaria, Eyemumunia. So much expectations, and Omede Kofano, and Odeba Obia can him pay his exploit of Wafa to Adriana Star before our Vita Club. But said you buy no okay, one player no be expected so much in the league or by one team and farmer. You are talking of Zakaria Mumuni. These are games that you expect him they will live up. These are games you expect a lot from Prince Opoku. But the Heart of Folk team is clearly intact. It depends on lineup a coach fairness and bebo. And again, on also person already received by going in for the double. On my team no say how they will line up in Ata, Fatau, Uvoka, Roberta Dusua, Mualasa, F2, Ansamboche, Di Maria, you talk of a free Banier, and then Obin Junior, whoever comes on. And share how both things in BCA align up. But games are there factor by the motivation. They are yet determined to win this game in the very forget the quality. For me, I think so in terms of Mrantian or Mubejinano, it is almost the same in as much as I had to focus me in league. But the decision and then the mentality of the game and a better how and for me, I think some media map their position now and where they want to be, they are determined. But how to focus throughout the season. So move form and it takes exceptional teams, exceptional performance before you can beat them. It's a media map so almost hard to focus. They need to play above themselves. Again, you are champion here pre kunim. So man win game where they are done and dusted. Okay. So all eyes on media man.
Maybe no ababa as good as any breakup Chelsea. Love and see Ajumawura. Love and see one major message. First part in the see Jano on deserve your attention cry. But me hear others now the buy. Please, the current management must know that the pedigree of Asante Kotoko requires a deal with clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Man City, etc. Not Southampton. They must spare our ears. Kumasi Asante Kotoko started playing Stoke City in the 60s. Please, Ose, during Herbert Mensah's time, when a Kotoko player got injured, they were on the next available flight to South Africa for treatment. Herbert made sure players were the first to use mobile phones in Ghana football. During Bant Mahini's time, Kumasi Asante Kotoko was doing pre-season in Germany. Nanaya Mpansa must be humble. Love and see Ajumawura. And now the way and so a brave
lawyer Kofi Ntojan or see what feel papa na he's so excited as well. Where should be Karim Zito on the Oka history now? Okay, Kanan or see the Okanina is perfect. Or say lawyer has sparked the fire in me this morning. Saraki.
Wow. Karim Zito. Saraki. All right. Now for you, media maso dianika krebe. Media ma as good. Nadia na rest studio here.
O Champions League now, dear, no so the replica cup and a
Chelsea Champions League. I'm the replica. You
the man was any. I know.
Live on television. Wow. Germano. Isaac German no anye. Na what about you?
The man go be on the day by the thing.
Wow. Oh, and I'm having more Chelsea, Jesse. Yes.
So, for a very long time now, these are two teams in the league. No, be a share your mobile team. So, share a Chelsea team now, a team built with returnees and experienced guys and Omaba. Intinia shared the Stephen Anochi Bedu Bear, they shared the Edward Podo Bear, and a young guy like Benjamin Bedu, what he brings on board. They who call Samia so taking control throughout the game against Kotoko. And again, said you Abu Shaw, how he paired with Abranti FN calling Samia in midfield. Steven Safman to me, I'm anything exceptional in the game against Kotoko. But one player has good game, Nina Bekodeso, Abranti FN, Steven Amankona. The number of goals washe and the way he tormented Kotoko on the right, on anything in our one.
Amankona will be a problem.
Yes, he's the one player.
Okay.
I'd go game planning now. Almost stop or no almost stop calling some Omar Chelsea. These two guys, the moment they stop them, Omar Chelsea. Again, so I had good team.
How to stop them in their problem.
Oh, so
like Messi, Ronaldo, they will stop for me.
I'd go to random with
him. Energy level, serious.
In the whole who's a wine winner, Mema Ranty about 2 minutes be answered. As good, any
as good. So it's a 50-50 game.
So
it's supposed to produce a winner.
Obiat me winning the person.
It's a 50-50 game.
All right. Remember, I froze saying.
I'm sure. If I'm Blankson, yeah.
Wow. Now, Anoperie.
For sure, they will call Chelsea Champions League. And the Abbasi.
Wow.
Me anchor a Dimujma for the past 3 years. And okay, and I just saw the trophy, but then easy.
Okay.
Easy. The Kaka crash, I feel Chelsea GA. So, God being so good, so my uncle a Chelsea fan can say, promise me a Chelsea fan.
Okay.
And see, a bass and I say, okay, nee. And from Brana, a Chelsea fan, so
wow. Do uncle a way?
Yeah, when fans say,
a friend say,
Mr. Uwa from Pong.
Oh, he
go from Pong. They said, oh, Jumum.
Wow, away.
I'm not representing.
Oh, Kumasi.
Kokobia, latest from showroom.
Wow.
This year.
It's what a way.
Can say, I
see. And you move Peja, Namodi, Asaka Amanfo, say Chelsea, the champions of Europe. And the trophy, no replica, and on the Kessben studio. Mumpeja Namanfancha camera, no, Liverpool for Munyancheka Grama Chelsea, because they are the champions of the world now. Wow. That's wonderful. Very nice. Fabricia na min touch kakra. Na di we the man zoom live wa ha. Be ha drink kakra pa. Be ha drink kakra. Wow. Chelsea already. Nice one. Okay, Mraso say peje mu mali baba dan kambari. The breaking news no brain. And Mraso yeko.
And now me back me firstborn. Benjamin Osumensa.
Yeah, okay.
And then a birthday.
Oh, okay.
And then when you're 18 years.
Wow.
Or Kumasi High School.
Okay.
Or Kusiji House. Kusuji House.
And Banas your mother's okay.
Kusuji House.
Young apostle, so we see
Benjamin Osumensa birthday.
Okay. Uradumfe, and then no more any mammy.
All right.
Say Uradumfe, Donia, young apostles.
Okay.
Also, we in the municipal assembly no behind the police station.
Okay.
A child dumfe.
Ali Baba Dagambari at the breaking news no the live commentary be free studio FA Cup match semi-final games nina at the Abrenyako Boa Edwada. Yebesane mu Asia lawyer Kwamboafo yesa dasi biumpa sanop odi wonu better program yetima bia
bodybuilders no more friend still they can still go ahead and register make bodybuilders Bonac classic sa bodybuilders jumedi no modeba no
okay
no more friend batch your number in 054 75 32 325 now after we a bodybuilder now on sweat my register now.
Okay.
Hello, Nana Kwame.